Come on into the room, family. Welcome. We see that you're showing up. Let us know if the music is too loud. Let us know if my voice is too loud, because last stream I had the music a little too loud. And glad that community chaplain let us know. Come on in here. Let's see who here first. Who said something first? Our brother Tariq. He said, I forget how he said, was something, bruh. I am back 100%, feeling about 80%, but still kicking. That's all we need to know. And right now, I want y'all to tell me how y'all doing. This is important. Okay? Let me know if the music is okay. Let me know if my voice is okay. Do I need to take it down a notch? Let us know. Come on into the room. We here. Everybody's coming in. We are here. I went over to the VA the other day to get my glasses. The screw had fell out of these, my original prescription. And it was time for me to get some eye exam. I got the eye exam, so I'm ordering some new ones. And y'all gonna see my new look. Now we got somebody in the room. This is right now, it's gonna be a chat because I wasn't able to upload the video. It was acting crazy, so download it. So let us know. We got somebody in here. Hemp Pet Kid. This seems like the first time here, so everybody show some love to Hemp Pet Kid. Let us know that you're in the room, because we're going to be talking about, at least for now, what you want to talk about. What's your concern? That's the purpose of this channel. For those of you that are new to the channel, I would like to let you know I am the H-Town Vet, and I would like to welcome you to this live stream, a place that we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans and their dependents. So tell you waiting on your decision. How long have you been waiting? Pet Kid, how long have you been waiting? Let us know in the chat. And anybody else that showed up, and our brother, we're glad that you're doing better. Tariq, we're glad that you're feeling better, and we appreciate you. Who else is in the house? Let us know. And if you're new to the channel, let us know. Let me see here. What type of claim did you file, Pet Kid? What type of claim was it? Let us know, okay? Let us know what type of claim it was. Okay, it's been since March. See, we got the veteran family here. We not trying to get all into your personal business other than to help you. Because what we talk about here, look who's back. At the scene of the crime. Chester, they always taught you not to come back to the scene of the crime. You got to lay low. As my grandmother used to say, them laws are hot. All right? And Chester said, I'm back. Good, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Yes, he's back. So glad to have you here, my brother. Now, he said for GERD. So this is the type of acid reflux, a serious form of it, and sleep. Now, when you say sleep, are we dealing with sleep apnea? Are we dealing with sleep problems such as insomnia, or something such as that? Let us know. And Chester, what you been working on, brother? Let us know what you've been up to. Tariq, we need to know what you got going on. What's been going on with you? As I was saying, the video topic for today, I'm having problems downloading it. My slideshow, so you know that technical difficulties does happen sometimes. So we understand that. So talk to us. Let us know what's going on. This is about you. He said, okay, now you say yes. Are you saying yes to, let us know what you're saying yes to. Are you saying yes, pet kid? Or are you saying yes to sleep apnea? Or what are you saying yes to? If that's the case, because I said a couple of things, so I don't know which one you're talking about. And I want to know how y'all doing, because right now, this economy ain't no joke, is it? And okay, yes, so it's sleep apnea. There are several people in here that have filed for sleep apnea, and a few have gotten approved. So there are things that can be done, okay? Now, when you have it, especially, are you already service connected for anything else? Or is this your first service connection that you're applying for right now? Let us know. Put a 1 in the chat if it's your first one. Put first one. If it's not, just put no. Well, you can put yes. This is my first one. N for no. Y for yes, N for no. Let us know in the chat. Come on in here, family. Let us know what you're doing. What's going on with you? Let us know. Anybody still affected by the storm? Or is the power back on? Tell us what's going on. Let us know what's happening, family. Come on through with it. Come on through with it. Let us know. Now, like I was telling y'all, I want to know what y'all got to say. We're going to stay on here as long as we need to. But usually in the beginning, y'all start out slow. Then when I say, well, hey, I'm about to, we're going to close out. Then everybody start talking. It was like a letter I wrote to this young lady one day when I was younger. It was, I didn't have much to say to her. Hold on, who is this in the house? Hold on, who is this in the house missing in action? Who is this here? Huh? This is Johnny come lately. Where you been? Like your woman tell you, where you been? When you gonna get back? Why you got lipstick on your collar? She asking all that, ain't she? So Dogface Soldier says, what's going on, H-Town? I have a little bit of time to go live. I'm getting ready to head out to work. Okay. All right. Let us know. What you mean go live? Come up on and talk, or what do you say? Or just come on here a little bit of time to go live, to be here with us? Let us know. Because if you want to come up, you ain't said nothing but a thing. And if anybody want to come up, okay. Now look, brother, I'm not going to pull your face up so when you first come up, but I got to see your face up because we don't want no trolling issues. And I don't have no problem with you because I did it last time, but other people, you let him do it. So I'm not going to show your face. You're just going to show up and then you turn your camera back off, okay? And then we'll let you talk. All right, here we go. Let's see what Chester's saying. I'm about to see you the link now, brother. Oh, man, y'all getting started early with this here. Let me send you the link, my brother. But okay, let's see. Let me find you here. There you go. Well, what is that? All right. Y'all come on in and keep chatting. Now y'all want to chat. Now that I got my mind over here on something else trying to get my brother up. Now y'all want to do all that. Huh? They say when the cat's away, the mice will play. Huh? I can't even see what y'all saying. Y'all talking about me. You know I'm sensitive. Now you know this. Oh, I got to copy the link. Hold on. Let me copy the link. I forgot what I was doing. You know I'm crazy. All right. No problem, bro. I'm about to pull you. But like I say, I'm not going to pull your face up. You just show me. I want, because that, trolling issues. I'm learning this stuff because people are getting their channel shut down, all kind of crazy stuff. Respond to the economy. Yes, indeed. I even had a slide about all that, man. and I couldn't get the thing to act right, but we're going to definitely go over that top. Right now, we're going to be chopping it up. Let me get this link for him. And if anybody else want to come up and talk after that, and if you don't want to come on screen, you do like he does. Just when you come up, you just turn your camera on, show me who you are, turn the camera off, then I'm going to pull you up on the screen. Okay? That way we straight, all right? Because people are getting their channel shut down, trolling things and all kind of crazy stuff. But if I see your face, you know how it is, what it say on Taken, I will find you. I ain't looking for nobody unless they got some money. Let me send this to my brother, Dogface Soldier. Here we go. All right. Just send it out, brother Dogface. Just send it out. Now let's see what everybody's talking about. We're going to see what's going on here. Look, what I'm going to do to read it, because I don't want y'all to have that glare, I'm going to pull this up, just my little YouTube thing here for a second, and I'll get my face back on in a second. Give me a second. All right. He say, send me the link, brother. I did that. Because he said he had to hit out. He got to hit out in a little bit. We want to see what's going on. Y'all bring it in here. Let's see what my brother said here. Y'all just coming up in here. Now, let me put these glasses on, see what Chester's saying. I'm waiting on my higher level review for sleep apnea. Now, did you hear that? Got you, brother. Now turn your camera off. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. My brother there, no trolling issues. Appreciate you. I'm adding you to the stage. We got the great, the intelligent, the articulate, He be using big words. I need a dictionary to talk to this man. Do you understand? I got my thesaurus sitting by the side. Oh, you think you're the only one got jokes. Go ahead, bro. I ain't give him a chance to talk. I'm cutting up. Go ahead, bro.
What's going on? What's going on, H-Town? Hey, I'm not as articulated as you are. That's for sure, brother.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Man, beat me with this thick Southern accent. Don't pay me no mind. Let me turn this old music off so when we talking, we don't want nobody interrupt what we talking about. Everybody show some love to our brother Dogface Soldier in the house, because this is what we need here. Let me pull it up better here. Let me get it where we both on the screen. Here we are.
What's going on, H-Town? Much love, brother. Again, up to a long day today, man. Up and working, but I wanted to stop by and give you much love, man, and respect, and keep doing your thing. Want to stop by and tell you, man, there's a lot of crazy things that's going on in this world.
Yes.
Let's see how everything plays out. Wars is going on in the Middle East. And just everything. And I would just highly recommend veterans to put down for their claim as soon as possible, because you don't know what's going to happen at the end of the year, with these new elections.
We feeling that anxiety. Aren't y'all? I feel that this is a stressful time when it comes to claims. They're going to be changing laws. Who gets in? Who's going to change it? Or they going to keep changing regardless who's in there? All these wars breaking out. Then they trying to get tight on benefits so they can spend more money on war.
Exactly. You may never know what the funds are gonna, come to fruition in the future. So we have to take advantage of it right now. I know a lot of people have contemplation. They're afraid of, maybe getting a higher review. But you know what? You got to shoot your chances and just go for it, like I did, and many other veterans that contemplated in the beginning, because no one's gonna do it other than yourself. You have to take that step and take advantage of it. You deserve those benefits, and you might as well just go for it, because no one's going to do it for you. The VA is not going to encourage it. You're going to have to encourage yourself to do it. And that's my advice to a lot of the veterans out there, because I can't stress it enough. A lot of veterans out there are struggling, and with their issues, and struggling everywhere in their life in general. So they have to take advantage of what they deserve, what they earned. So that's my advice for everybody out listening.
Well, look, I want to pull you up on the screen totally. I'll talk to you like this from down, but I want you to tell them. So here's the thing: for those that are concerned about, well, I'm already 70%, I'm 30%, I'm 10%, I might even be 90%, but I don't want to open up a new claim because I don't want them to reduce me. This is the anxiety. Why do you think it's best to go ahead and fight and shoot your shot now?
And the reason why I tell people or encourage people to do it, because nothing is guaranteed in the future. Policies always change. People in politics, there's a lot of things that happen during the time. And, if you don't take advantage of it, no one else will. And you're going to be left behind when things do change. You might as well, like the old saying goes, be grandfathered in. Have that claim already set, because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. If you're not grandfathered in, if you haven't already submitted the claim for your issues, you're never gonna get it. And the VA is out for themselves. When it's all said and done, yeah, they try to look out for you, but it's like a double-edged sword. They're mainly just focusing on their own careers. But you have to focus on your life or your future. And what you deserve.
Yes, because see, here's the thing. My grandma used to say, "Everybody's out for themselves, baby. What they can get." And
Exactly,
they get bonuses. From what I hear, they get bonuses over at the VA, and at the same time, they say they're here to help us, but they're trying to cut costs at the same time. They get bonuses for cutting costs, and they saying finding stuff that shouldn't be. But we know how that go. They gonna target the people that have what? They have the benefits. That's why we're talking about it. Get your benefits.
Exactly, and it's another thing too for people to stay tuned in channels like yourself, because you post out the latest news that's going on in this world, especially with veterans, and you bring them awareness and what's going on as well. A lot of people kind of sugarcoat the situations, and you don't. You're straightforward and straight shooter, and that's what people need. They need to be aware of what's going on with the VA and the claim side. Because not a lot of people are informed, and with more knowledge, it's gonna be more empowering for people to go forth and submit within their claims and go forth and what they need to do for their benefits.
Yeah. Now you made a critical point. Now more knowledge, you're more informed, more power. Here's the thing too. My daughter told me this when she was a little younger. She was a teenager. She said, "Dad, you gave me so much information, solid information, that is kind of giving me, to an extent, it makes me kind of cautious and anxiety because of the fact, or, a little stress." I say some stress is good stress. Would you prefer the stress of knowing what's going on, even though, now you're more aware of things, or not knowing it, get blindsided, then come back to me talking about, "Dad, why you didn't tell me that?"
Exactly. A lot of veterans should know this by now. It should be natural instinct for them through training and repetition, just like when they join the military. The drill sergeants, drill instructors, or whatever cadre, they implement it in their head, in each recruit or trainee's head, that they need to know ahead of time what they need to do, to prepare. They're not going to send you to war blindsided. They're not going to blindside you. They're going to want you to be prepared. And it's exactly what you have to do with these veterans channels like yourself. You're implementing veterans the tools to be prepared. So when they go to, the VA for their examination or whatever they need to do, they're ready, and they're aware of what's happening in that process. And that's what we give you all the love and respect, and for your channel to grow, because these veterans need to know. They need to know what they're missing, and that's the most important thing.
Because what's happening is, and let us know when you have to leave, what's happening is this here, brother. Mm-hmm. Everybody got itching ears, and when somebody tells you that, look, and see, here's the big problem. See, when I'm able to download the what's called, we'll do it on the next stream if I'm not able to get the PowerPoint together today. Here's the problem. The problem is that people are desperate right now. Some desperate for money, or greedy for money, or a mixture of both. Because here's the thing. Can you kind of explain to them, it's not just focusing on the money, it's focusing on getting the benefits you deserve? Because if you just totally on money, if you do that, that's how people become prostitutes. That's how people become the most con man and all that type. So this is why we tried to create this channel. So we're not focusing just on the money, because when you get the money, you'll get greedy and want more money and more money and more money. Because go ahead.
Just like the Bible says, man, money is the root of all evil. When it's all said and done, it's how you utilize it. But money it comes and goes. what matters to
Mm.
you is your physical, what's going on with you, mentally, psychologically, physically. All that really matters to the veteran. And I think that's what is going to lead to people to going and submit the claims even more, to explore more of the benefits that you could acquire, not just with money, because money is good too as well, but it's only limited to the fact that you could acquire more benefits when you get a higher rating,
Yes.
and that's what you want to shoot for. And people ignore that, the fact, they said, oh, I just got a 10%, so I'm just going to leave it like that, not knowing that, you may be subject to better benefits, but you may not know that if you're not informed and aware about it, and that's what, people like yourself, H-Town, you can't stress it enough to put videos out there and give people, that the tools for them to go forth and process their claims. Yeah.
What you're saying is right on point, because the fact of the thing is that if you got a 0%, you're service connected. So you don't have to worry about, you got two parts out the way. You got a diagnosis, and also
Yeah.
you have a nexus. So all you got to worry about now is severity level. And see,
Exactly.
this is what I think the issue is. What we're saying is don't pretend. It's okay. Listen, if you think you have a disorder, that's okay. You don't have to be silent. You file for whatever. I don't want to give y'all a misunderstanding. Here's the problem. If you know you wasn't in a certain place and you lying and saying you in some place, that's a problem. That's gonna come back to haunt you. Even if it don't, it's gonna cause so much stress on your life every time you see a veteran get exposed for fraud that you're gonna be looking
Right.
over your shoulder. And on top of
Exactly.
that, if you're sitting out here dealing with this, focusing just on the money, and we're gonna get to all y'all comments, but we got our brother up here now, Dogface Soldier, and he just inspires me. He just
Oh,
you just
thank
don't
you.
know. My God, I couldn't even fake it. Y'all don't know, when he comes up, my whole inside start burning. You know what I'm saying? I mean, literally, I'm not making this up. It ain't
Yeah.
just the Tabasco sauce either. Yeah, I had some tamales just now. I had them in the freezer from when my mechanic, his wife, cooked them tamales. I pulled some out. It ain't just the Tabasco sauce. This, when you come up here, I hear. I know y'all hear too. Sincerity, commitment,
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
point.
And, I'm just speaking just like other veterans that don't want to be in don't want to be out there and talking, but I'm sure they feel the same way. I was in the same denial phase. I had a lot of, issues myself, and I didn't go forth and did it because I was scared, of the situations that come along, or the process. I thought it was going to be tedious, but
I hear you.
once I got informed by you and other veterans, like my uncle served as well, and he told me, what you need to file is what you deserve, what you've been through, and go for it. And yeah, I did it. I took that step,
Oh,
and it was the
good.
best decision that I ever made. And thanks to you and other people that motivated me, I'm at where I'm at right now. And I encourage the veterans to do the same. You
Y'all
definitely have to go
listening?
forth and take that step. Yeah, because if you don't take that step, you'll never know what you deserve. And you're just going to be up in limbo. You're going to say, what if I did it? What if I did it? Yeah, it's going to be too late. And like I said, in the future, you don't know what's going to happen, in about a year or 2 years from now,
Mm.
and things always change. So you want to make sure that you're prepared always ahead of time. And this is the great way to start. This platform right here is a great way to start, to you to get all the information. Any questions you have, H-Town is right there to respond to you, whether if it's through text under the comment section or email. He's willing to give you all the information that you need. You have the tools right here at hand. Not like before H-Town was in the existed right here in the YouTube community, man. We didn't know. We were like we were like a chicken without a head.
Hold on, hold
We
on,
didn't know what to
hold
do.
on. I already got a big old waterhead anyway, but I need to know this here. Listen, my daughter gonna get on me. Oh, Dad, you always want somebody, because this means something to me, but I need to know this, and I want you to be honest.
Yeah.
Before my channel, what's different before and after? What did I bring? Because I want to bring something to the table. They got a lot of knowledgeable people out there. What does the channel and the way we set it up and the way all of us in it, what is it? What's the difference? What did it
You got, yeah, you had the tools, you had the resources, you had interactions with veterans that we couldn't attain before yourself. There's other, like I said, YouTube channels. I reiterated it before, that really don't interact with YouTube with veterans, and you have to go through the super chat. You have to go through their other process just to get their attention. But with
Yes.
yourself, it's very interactive. And yeah, just don't change that platform. I know a lot of times when you get to like 100,000 subscribers or 200,000 subscribers, it's going to be really hard to answer back veterans that have questions, because you have so much emails and questions. But the way you're going right now, I should say I should give the veterans advice by saying, take advantage of H-Town, because right now he's able to communicate with you guys. Once he gets to 1 million subscribers, which I know he will, and he's gonna have J-Lo as his wife, or he's gonna have
I'll be loving number 15.
What's her name? You're gonna have Vivica. Was it A. Fox as a wife?
She's taking applications. She say.
then from that point on, it's gonna be a little bit scarce, the information. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just joking.
No, my thing is, my goal is to keep interacting with the family. Here's the thing: that as the channel grows, there will be a lot of things, because a lot of things that are required. So I don't know where that's gonna go, but I'm gonna do my best to stay here with y'all. And I want y'all, because when y'all get here, y'all in my heart, brother. You in here for life. When I don't hear from you, I'm concerned. Because
no, for real, yeah, it's tough too, because I know with us, everybody, we all have obligations, stuff like that, but we try to make it as best we can. Yes. But it's very motivating to see like a veteran like yourself, a brother in arms, doing what you got to do. And that's what encouraged me to come and speak, to encourage veterans.
Oh, really?
Because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have, like I said, a voice or a platform to even get on and express our background and what we're going through. And I'm glad that you're able to do that, and kind of gives the motivation to other veterans for them to come up and speak, so they can have a platform, and to express themselves.
This is what confuses me. But let me say this is our sister Sherry, church lady. Are you a deaconess over there? Listen, deaconess, great to see you, Dog Fake Soldiers. Greeting to the family. I'm gonna get to all y'all other comments.
Hey, Sherry.
And then our brother here, he say, greetings, vet family. Fear not. Trump is we'll get to yours too. He gonna cut up, he gonna cut up. And she said, hi to Mr. H. I'm just trying to get he laughed about the prostitute, but I'm gonna get to y'all comments in a minute. Let me hear the brother. But what was I saying? My memory ain't worth the quarter. What did I just say to you?
Just pretty much, what's difference between you and a lot of other channels, and what's to come in the future for yourself, not for you to change, to be consistent. Yeah,
let me tell you what I was thinking when you were saying that. I was thinking of the fact that you made a powerful statement. You was talking, I'm trying to remember it right now. You were saying that because you focusing on us and our growth and our voice, what else should anybody be focusing on? But listen to what I'm saying, because some people here, I'm gonna be honest with you, Dog Face Soldier, quiet kept. A lot of people that come here, they veterans, but they're not worried about benefits. They just want somebody to talk to. Did you what I said? Because I found I'll be saying, hey, I'm here. When you gonna do this here? And they like, yeah, I get to that. They want somewhere where they can be heard, man. And everybody got different reasons for being here. But our ultimate goal, if you're trying to get them benefits, we're gonna help you. Well, making sure you straight. Wherever you are in life, we want you to be the best version of yourself. And brother, when did you saying this is recently? I seem like the way you're motivated. You've been you already started for your benefit, but you say you were inspired here and your uncle. What was the inspiration? You were saying that they brought you out your shell.
It brought me out of the show because I've been, so I started in 2009, with my benefits, right? Started at 40%, but during the time, I was young at the time. So during the time things happen, your body changes with the time. And I ended up with 90% afterwards, because there was a lot of things that happened during my time, in the military. And then I stopped from there because I said, I don't want to go further. I'm content where I'm at. But my uncle's like, you know what? You have this and this and this that you haven't filed for. You should file for it, because these are the issues that you're going through. And if you don't speak out, no one's going to do it for you. And
No.
and I was contemplating, but then I said, you know what, I'm going to take that step because yeah, I mean, I was struggling with those particular issues, and I went through the process. The VA saw it and saw all my credentials, everything that I went through, and yeah, I qualified for it. Well
Well,
deserved. But that's that step that you have to take. And if people contemplate, that's when there's going to be issues, because that issue is never going to get resolved if you don't speak out, if you don't take that step, that initiative. And
but can we
that's
be
really
honest
critical.
with it? What stopped me back in 2000, and around that time when I applied,
Mhm.
that when the people talk mean to me, I'm a little old sis, I guess I'm a big baby. It discouraged me, man. What can you tell them about not allowing bad experiences at the VA or in the VA claim process to keep it from discouraging them? What do you do now that's different from what you were doing before? What has changed in your mindset, brother? Tell us
Yeah,
about it.
just don't be afraid to ask questions. Like I said, right now there's so much resources out there. Whether if it's the veterans counseling, the counselors, whether if it's this channel, there's really no excuse like it was before that you really didn't know where to go, what resources, because you were afraid that they were gonna look at you crazy. Now you have all the tools that you need. Just take advantage of it, explore it. Whether if it's this channel, VSO, or whatever. I mean, you got to just take advantage of it. Take that step. Once you take that step, things are going to be a lot more easier, and it's not bad. A lot of people are afraid of the process. They think that it's going to be tedious. They're going to interrogate you. That
Mhm.
they're going to throw you out in the outside. They're going to throw you out in the garbage. And it's not true. They're out there they're looking out for you as well. And you just have to take that step. And once you take that step,
Yes.
everything's gonna be fine. Don't be afraid. I tell many veterans out there that are listening to this, or a lot of friends of mine that join. Don't be afraid to take advantage of what is yours. Because that's what it is. That those benefits belong to you because you deserve them. And you just gotta take advantage of it. Just like I used taking a step to applying for a job.
Yes.
To or anything like that. You have to get out of your house and go for it and do what you have to do. It's the same thing with the veterans. You have to do that because you deserved it. You deserved everything that you attained. So the
But
benefits are yours.
Dollface, here's the thing. Some of us don't like rejection. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They won't get started because if they get denied, that's like the end for them. What can you
Right,
tell them about not getting discouraged by the denials on the claims,
right,
or you or the way the VA drags it out? Oh, you
right,
got to do a higher level review. You didn't submit this. Go get the employment form again. Uh,
right. No, don't get discouraged because, like I said, I started in 2009. I got out
okay.
I got out of active duty in 2009 with my issues, and I started with 40%. And then from 40% now I'm 100% uh, permanent. So that tells you right there the process. And I contemplated during the time, and I could have not contemplated during that time and took advantage of it back in 2009. Things would have been
Hmm.
different from that point on. But since I started contemplating, I didn't know all the benefits that I could have attained until I took that step. And that's what I'm trying to say. If you guys just started with the process, don't give up. Even if they say no the first time, you could always what is it? You could fight it, right? You could appeal
Yes.
and appeal
Got a
it,
year.
go
Got a
for it
year.
again. You got a year to appeal it. I mean, there's so much opportunities for you to go for it. I mean, don't be afraid of it because you deserve it. You earned it. You were out there in the trenches. You were out there in the front lines, or deployed, or even is served, and you don't want to be left out. And
No.
that's my encouragement to you guys.
And see what they're gonna see what we do here with all of y'all here. We have such a talented group, and I'm not making any of this up because if you wasn't talented, I wouldn't say nothing. I ain't say I would say something bad. I just say you what, but y'all talented. I'm telling
Thank
you
you.
what I look. I'm so surprised. I say when I'm get up here with my southern voice and I start talking, people ain't gonna care for this here. I can articulate the language, but I'm at home and I just want to be myself. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it's like, brother, it's here's the thing. When it comes to it, I think a lot of people want the quick fix. They
Hmm.
want somebody to help them. If I got to give them money, well, if you got to give them money to get money, you, 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 that
Right.
could turn into a hustle. Not
Exactly.
necessarily, but it can. So you won't know until the results happen whether what the bag was, what the deal
Exactly.
was. See, and that's
Exactly.
why you have to be, as our brother's saying here and everything, you got to be on top of your own case. Don't mean you don't get nobody to help you, but you come back here, you can get this feedback, because to get their time and talk to them, you need money, or you better get a
Exactly.
subscription, or you better go into this secret room and see.
Just
But
like
go ahead.
just like you mentioned before in other videos, there's a lot of times that you can't work, whether if it's because of PTSD, whether it's because of medical issues, like myself and what I'm going through. And if you don't know that you could get certain benefits because of your military history, you might as well take advantage of it, and that's what I always tell. There's benefits for everybody, but it's what you deserve. Like I said, I have to reiterate that the most, not what you don't deserve, but it's what you earned. And you may never know if you don't try. You don't go and submit your form, submit your background. They'll evaluate it, and then they'll come to that conclusion, right?
Yes.
But a lot of people just want to stay quiet. I remember when I got back to Fort Hood, Texas for my deployment. And a lot of times they used to say, "Oh, if anybody needs counseling, raise your hand." And being in the combat MOS, you don't want to raise your hand because you feel that they're going to look at you as they're going to belittle you,
Weak,
right?
Like you
they're going to look at you as weak. Exactly, and that's a suppressed stigma that you're getting in the military, and that's not right in that form. I understand that you have to be, you have to be built tough, but at the same time, no one's going to help your psychological issues, and no one's going to help your physical issues but yourself if you don't look for help, if you don't reach out, if you don't get the resources that you deserve, and that's what the VA is about. The VA is out there to extend that hand and saying, you know what, you didn't do it in the service, we're right here to help you, and you just got to take advantage of it.
And y'all got to understand what he's saying, that you might meet one or two bad employees at the VA. What you do, they got enough people, you go to somebody else. See, every time, this is what I had to learn. Some days when I was fighting for my claim, I can't remember how many times I got denied, at least 6 or 7 times. So what that tell you? So it happens. So what I learned was some days I got a whole bunch of stuff done. Other days I would go to the VA and it felt like I didn't get nothing done. Yes, I did. I learned the fact that I was motivated and consistent. That's what I learned. That someday, and I tell people that some days you're gonna get a whole bunch done, some days it ain't nothing moving. Then all of a sudden everything going bam, bam, bam. That's why I say what you should be doing. Never sit around and wait. Already be preparing for your appeal. And another thing you need to prepare for, you need to also prepare to know what your benefits are. Now you hear H-Town about to plug his channel. You see how I did that right there? Yeah, because we got all type of videos on the benefits you need. Go to H-Town Vet Northside. You saw I slid that in there, man. You saw I did that right there. But tell us, man, if you got to go. I got to tell you, look what she said. We're going to get to y'all other comment. I'm trying to keep the short ones first, especially ones related to Dogface Soldier. Say, preach it, Dogface. I'm so proud of you. Sister Sherry is so proud of you, brother.
No, she's awesome. I've watched Sherry on live as well. She very knowledgeable, respectful woman, and I praise her, for what she's doing, and I'm glad she's went out there live and preaching as well on what's going on, to be aware. So yeah, people like that, like Sherry, and many people that want to be up there, everybody here, this is like a voice for us. And if you have any questions, like I said, feel free to talk to H-Town, because he's the one that knows about this stuff, and he'll set you to the right path.
Let me ask you a question before you leave. Why do you think others, hopefully they'll start doing it. Why do you think others in particular don't feel comfortable talking to veterans like this on a live stream? Is it a personality thing, or is it, do you think they don't want to look like they don't know much? Or because I don't know some stuff, and I just tell you I don't know it. What do you think it is? Maybe their own conditions. What do you think? Because it seems to be across the board thing. I don't see too many of them just interacting with veterans. How can lawyers, who most of them are not veterans, talk more to veterans than the veteran themselves? I don't get that.
It's like the old saying goes: the only stupid question is the one that's not answered, the one that's not asked. And if you don't ask it, then yeah, that's then there's an issue. But right here, even if you have to, talk to you over the email or talk to you through the text, there's going to be resources out there, whether if it's from Sherry, whether anybody that has that knowledge could set that veteran to the right direction. I
Yes.
had some certain questions too. You resolved it. I know a lot of spouses and grand, like I guess children, from the to the veteran that ask questions. They don't know, they're up and about because they didn't serve, but their family member did, and they want to know, they want to get to the right path, and you're there to give them that assurance that, hey, you know what, it's going to be fine for you as well. And they're able to have this platform to speak out and say, hey, what do I need, for myself as well. So that's the beauty thing about it, and for them not to be afraid here, especially in this channel, right? So yeah, just take advantage of it.
I'm gonna tell you, I was so naive, brother. I didn't even know there was such thing as a VA benefits. Till somebody told me, like I didn't know we had a VA hospital here in Houston. I grew up
Right.
coming all over Houston. Used to walk, ride bikes. Didn't know there was a VA hospital until 1999. Somebody told me to go. I said, "What's a VA hospital?"
Yeah, exactly.
And so, man, and then I go over there and see this big old building. We got some. Hold on, we got some people in here. Let's see. The one of you might be new. Thank you for joining us. I started my claim in '95. It took me 28 years to get to 100%. I can't count the denials. Wow. We're gonna get to y'all other comments, but the one, thank you for being here, sister. I mean, us just talking. Go ahead. Then FR say 100%. Everybody get that sister DeWanna and Patsy's in here. Just remember the VA ratings are assigned based on the symptoms, not the condition itself. Now, I never thought about it looking like that.
Hmm.
See, you just because you have PTSD, huh?
Hmm.
The rating that you get is not based on, because once you get PTSD, I had a 0%. That it's
Right.
not based on just having PTSD. It has to be service connected first.
Right.
You had a diagnosis already. You got to be service connected and the severity level. The symptoms is what tells them what the severity level is. Because the symptoms, and that's why they're trying to change the chart on PTSD to make it confusing for outside doctors.
Yes.
That's why they're doing it right now. These are the symptoms at a 100% rate. These are the symptoms at 0% rate. It's simple. If you got those and you have them over a certain amount of time, it's good. But we're going to work around that. That's why I'm not talking about that new changes yet. I want to see how it play out.
Yes, exactly. And see how confusing it gets, and that's to come, right? So it could get complicated, or it might not get complicated. But the way it's looking for PTSD, it's crazy, So why wouldn't you want to get on the boat right now and take advantage of it, so you don't have to go through all these these hoops, you know what I mean? You could just go right now and take advantage of it and go for it, like I did, and like many other like yourself, And I remember like just to reiterate, like you mentioned earlier, I didn't know what a veterans hospital was neither, I thought you just go to like a regional hospital, right? If something happens
like
to you, if you get your benefits through working or something like that, or if you're not working, if you get Medi-Cal, whatever, right? I didn't know veterans had their own hospital and dental and all that type of stuff until I found out later on.
How did you? This is how I'm learning. I'm gonna ask you. I didn't realize that these benefits were out here. This is what got me.
Mhm.
I was going to school down here, right? I had finished school and I was going to graduate school here in Houston. And I was taking a class with a veteran, and he started saying stuff, and he just happened to be a very friendly, talkative person. And the guy was very giving. He gave me a scanner. He gave me all this wife say, stop giving stuff away. But he was just a good-hearted person like that. And he kept getting blessed now. But and I looked out for him too. But he told me he was playing. He said, yeah, the VA's paying for my school. I'm like, well, what you mean? The Hazelwood Act? Because I was using the Hazelwood Act, the state benefit. No, they paying. I said, how they paying? And then another younger veteran, this I forget his name, I think his last name was Gonzalez. He tell me, yeah, VA paying for this. I kept going places, and I say, how? Oh, I'm disabled veteran, this percentage or whatever. And I'm like, how do you get that? I heard about it before, and I'm telling you, once I start getting on the road, this is the thing, family. You listen to people to absorb information, not to necessarily make decisions on what they tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to consider the whole picture. Your first part of your job, tell me if I'm not saying it right, because I want you to correct me. First thing, your first is to become a good student of what's going on so you can be informed.
Exactly.
So you need to become a student. We used to say the student of the game. So when you get there and you learn that, Michael Jackson and the Jacksons learned from their daddy, who was a musician.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So you got to understand something. Venus and Serena didn't learn from no coach. They learned from their daddy. So you got to understand. So you got to have a mentor, somebody that's going to lead you the right way. And the other people you listen to them, he'd have some people train them here and there, but he the one taught them what they did. Tiger Woods' daddy taught him how to do that. Now, am I saying that he didn't learn from other people? No, his daddy was his mentor, and the other people, you learn different things, but you're not going to have it until you get the whole, you start developing, not get it, but developing the whole picture of what's going on. Now, brother, now my thing is, what made you feel so confident to continue to come up like this? Because you got just talking, you got my numbers tripled and dippled. Huh? I mean,
you know
listen,
what?
I'm to, when I get my food stamps, I'm gonna have to do something real nice for you. You understand? Go ahead, talk to us, man.
You have to overnight me. I wish I was in Texas when I was stationed at Killeen. It'll be easier. I could go pay a visit.
I slide that BB. I put you on my BB with an EBT card. I don't even know how to say it. Go ahead. So go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just listening to you, man. The interaction has really helped me out. Like I had a voice to speak. Especially starting with the comment section. I didn't know you were ever going to get back with me when I commented. I said, in the beginning when I first got across your channel, I thought you were just gonna answer the super chats or your what do you call it? Those subscribers that pay. I didn't think you were gonna answer my question.
Guess what? I ain't got none of that.
No, exactly. Just donations.
This is what's so weird.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you finish, but it's so weird. I ain't got none of that. I didn't even know what that was until I want to say Military Mike. And wherever you at, Military Mike, I miss you, my brother. You better come back. I will come looking for you. Got retired and went on vacation on me. Ain't no vacation on this hill. Call us wherever you at. So he Bernie or one of Max, I think it might have been Bernie. Bernie and hi Bernie. I know everybody, hi to everybody that's in the room, and Alaska Nice and our sister Sherry and Joanna. That they say, well, how do we donate? I say donate. I'm like totally confused because I was just gonna get on run my mouth. And they say, I said, I don't have nothing set up for that. I said, I'll look into it, y'all. Who it is. So I had to get that straight. So I'm surprised when you're talking about this. I'm really being honest about this, like, oh yeah, I gotta go to a super chat or a secret room. Look, I grew up in the game. Houston is the finesse capital of the world. So my thing was when I became a Christian and all that stuff, man, I couldn't be hustling nobody. So if you're running any game in the church, I can't rock with you, because if I want to hustle, I go back out in them streets. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm here with my fellow veteran. I ain't trying to run your pockets, but if y'all donate, I ain't turning nothing down but my collar. You understand? So I appreciate what y'all do, but guess what we gonna do? Whatever you give us, we gonna put it to good use. You understand?
I give props to Texas because the people are I similar to like New York, just into that lifestyle. But in Texas, people are a lot more humble. Not just humble, but they're more real. They're more real to you compared to like in California or compared to like the other liberal states, And I gave props to Texas. I started in 2005 when I joined, and really good experiences over there in Texas. Met a lot of good people and learned a lot. And so I give props to being in Texas. But yeah, man, like I said, I wanted to speak to somebody that knew about the stuff from the veterans, and you were the person you were the go-to person for that. I tried other channels and they couldn't respond to me. I don't know. They just didn't respond to me.
Did anybody respond to you?
No, no, not at all. As a matter of fact, no. I even commented. You know how you go in the comments? Let's say the video is a day old, so you
Hmm.
comment on that on the bottom. They they never get back with you. You know, they have like 100, 200,000 subscribers. They never get back with you. I feel that, man, you know, they must have looked at the comment, but they probably don't even want to respond because they're afraid that they're gonna have to respond to every other comment. Maybe that's the case. But when I went to your channel, it was different. You know, I thought I was going to get a comment later on, you know, a response later on, but no, I commented it and you responded right away, and that's what helped me kind of open up and just ask questions and you know, sometimes you joke around and do all that. It felt like a family, so that's what matters the most. Yeah, that's what matters the most. You know, when it
Some
comes
people
to the
can't do
community.
that. Look, see, some people can't do that. That's my family. The people on the wall back there. Now,
Mhm.
my grandparents up there, they were very chill people. They were straightforward. But uh, I'm assuming my granddad was really, real jokey when he was younger, because
Mhm.
we have so many people in our family. We just characters. We just see. We know. Look, my family. We'll start. It's hard to explain to you. My family like this here. They can laugh with you. Then next few minutes they'll be exchanging fire with each other. You understand? My cousin. Now this is a real story. My cousin, he was a principal. He passed now,
Mhm.
and his brother, he was out there on this stuff. Very talented man. Very, very. What do you call it? He was very athletic. He was, you know, just very good and very articulate, honor roll student, all that, but he got off bad. So one day he said something about his older brother, my cousin, saying, "Oh, he went looking for him because he was out on them streets, kind of down bad on them drugs." And his older brother asked one of the guys, "Hey, you seen my brother?" He said, "Yeah, I seen him," but he said, you don't support him, or you don't really care about him like that. Now this is a real story, y'all. Man, now he loved this man, do all kind of stuff for him, right? But when he said that, it hurt him. He went out there and started. He saw him, and he started busting a few in his direction, and was crying the whole time. Y'all think I'm making this up? Crying
Yeah.
the whole time. I dare you tell people that I don't love you, and I'm not there. And he
Mhm.
jumping around. I ain't never heard nobody jumping around from bullets, but he didn't get hit.
Yeah, no, I was going to tell you, H Town, one of the most humblest people that I met, or the community, like the group that are the most humble, are the ones that come from the streets. You know what I'm saying? From the hood. You know, that go
Yeah,
through hard times. You know, those are the ones that understand the person that you're talking to a lot more than the person that living into like the more expensive areas or entitlement, right? Usually
being
the
able to
ones that come from
relate.
the government, they can't relate. Yeah, it's hard, and even try to get down to the level of a person that's struggling, because that for the most part, that's what we all go through. The ones that struggle the most are the most humblest ones. The ones that don't, the ones that are entitled, they really don't, right? And like yourself, man, talking about your background, that's why you stand out amongst your peers, because of the traits that you attain through the years, because of your struggle, and that's what's going to help out your channel grow, because you can relate to a lot of the veterans that are going through that, unlike other channels that don't have that background. You do, and that's the reason why people could relate to you a lot more. And I feel that for the future it's going to attract your channel a lot more to these everybody, the community, because you could relate to them.
What do you think? And let us know when you gotta go, because you know me, I keep
Yeah,
running it, man.
yeah, yeah.
Look, what do you think that other YouTubers are gonna learn from this? Because I've learned things from other YouTubers, but the missing element is being able to socialize and
Right.
connect. See what you can do, dog face soldier, you connect. Now, what man, you can. This is when you talk about me being able to be serious and joke, dude. You and Alaskan, y'all talk to each other. If I was sensitive, I'd be crying. But y'all would laugh, y'all joke, and y'all be getting on each other. He said, "Yeah, he called you girlfriend one time, and you came back at him, and then, man, this is so. What you have the gift of also. Where did you get that from? Where did you get the
Yeah.
fact that you able to? Because I thought you come up here, you build like humorous and stuff, which I wouldn't have no problem with that. I'm amazed at how boom, 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 boom. Where did that come from, bro?
Just like yourself, brother. My upbringing, I was raised in humble roots as well. You know, with my background being in California
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
seeing how things work over here too, you know, and the environment. You know how I was born in the 80s, but you know, growing up in the 80s and the 90s, you know, around that time it was no joke, and you had to work around you had to work around your ways through you know, mentally, you know, it's not what you know is who you know type of thing, and it's just things like that. It really helped me out to build who I am, and also that helped me out when I joined the military as well, my character, you know, to overcome obstacles. You know, I'm sure you know, for yourself as well, you know,
Yeah.
learning through what you've been through in life and then transitioning to the military, you know, it just made you a lot more smarter, a lot more wiser, and
Yes.
your experiences growing up from adolescenthood to now an adult really it takes it contributes to who you are as a person,
And,
and that's exactly what happened to me. Yeah.
yeah. So, and I want to tell y'all something so you'll be clear. That same cousin I told you that was popping on his brother,
Mhm.
this man lived in a house twice the size of mine. He had his two
Yeah.
sons, who one of them went to become like basically a millionaire, and
Mhm.
he was a first person to go to college in our family. So y'all got to understand that there is a fluidity of it's fluid what we did in our family. It wasn't just
Mhm.
everybody. We just on the street. Nobody. You can't hang on those streets in Houston talking about I own this corner of that. The reason a lot of the people do that in Cali is because a lot of those people are from the South. So what happened is to keep from getting picked on, they started getting together. That's what happened. So wherever they
Mhm.
went, whether it's Chicago, whether it's Cali, because most of the people in Cali that's black are from two places, from Louisiana and Texas. O.J. Simpson parents were from Louisiana. Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah.
Tookie Williams, the founder of the Crips gang, his family from what do you call it? Uh Shreveport, Louisiana.
Oh,
The
okay.
singer Barry White, he was born in Galveston, Texas. Serena and
Mhm.
Williams' daddy is from Louisiana.
Wow.
See, but people
So
don't
they
realize.
originated from there.
Yeah, yeah. So we would go visit some of our family members up there. So that's what a lot of the things. So when they come back home, it ain't no like if they come move back here, it ain't no gang situation. They do that because that's how they have to survive over there. They come over here, they can
Right.
do whatever they want. We don't care what they wear, they can do it. And people be,
Yeah.
oh, did it bother? We don't, that's our family. What are you talking about? This
Yeah,
our
it's
people.
different. Yeah, I've noticed, you know, when I used to when I was stationed in Virginia, when I was stationed in Georgia, when I came back from came back from Iraq, you know, I noticed that cultures are different, structures are different, you know, compared to California. The
Yeah,
politics,
yeah.
everything is different. Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
they had
so
to adjust because what was happening there, they had to adjust because both of the names of the main gangs, the Crips and the Blood, those were actual, they have liberation names. Go look at what those the words come from. And then a lot Martin Luther King went up there in the year. Everybody read that what Alaskan Ice is putting down good information. Uh and this is back during the 60, I want to say 66 riots up there and maybe Watts, and
mhm.
it's a vague thing of it, but they went up there and he was saying, hey, you know, y'all need to be peaceful, and they saying, listen here, we respect you, Dr. King, but you can't handle these people like we going in to get them, we gonna bust some heads up. Then he
Mhm.
kind of looked back. Go look at this. A grainy video out there. He looked back. He said, but what about Dr. King said, what about the police? He said, we got something for them too.
Right, right.
So you
Yeah,
got to
it's
understand. So a lot of the
it,
liberation thing, go ahead, but see, people don't realize that they only look at the after effect. So you know, if I say I grew up in the hood, they don't understand there was church on every corner. That
exactly.
we had stores when I was growing up. What I my sister grew up in your time frame when the crack epidemic was crazy. So
Mhm.
sometimes I feel like y'all had it rougher than me because I saw the 70s. I saw when it was chill, a little chill, because it was right after the civil rights movement. So nobody wanted no conflict. So it was a chill. Then all of a sudden, 80s, man. Now
Yeah.
how did so you say go ahead and what you about to say something? Go ahead, bro.
No, no, yeah. It's like everybody comes from all walks of life, right? And the military kind of bonds you together, you know,
Yes.
and you see you guys exchange cultures and differences and stuff like that. But when it's all said and done, you find we're all fighting the same war, right, overseas, and it's a trip, you know, how all of us that come from different walks of life come together like the United States, come together and fight for a purpose, you know, and that's what it is, man. No matter what color of skin you are or background, you know, you fought,
Mhm.
you went to overseas or you joined the military, you know, we're on this together, you know, and like I said, and that's what the VA is about. We have to go and take advantage of the benefits, you know, kind of go back on the VA. Doesn't matter where you come from. If you went to the military, we're all brothers in arms. You know what I'm saying? Whether if you're from Texas, California, New Orleans, Georgia,
Yes.
Virginia, and we all could relate in that. And that's the beauty thing about your channel is that we could relate on these topics because we all went through it, you know, and you could set people to the right direction, and that's the
Look,
most important thing. Yeah,
that's the most important thing because, you know, I'm from Texas, man. So I hadn't been out of the state maybe one time when I joined the military, once or
yeah.
twice. I went to Louisiana one time, Mexico, Laredo, right on the side of Laredo. I forget what they call it on that side. That's the only two
Mm.
times I've been out. So I thought all Hispanic people were Mexican. So when I ran into the Puerto Rican, I said, man, I say, you know, what did I say to him? Something. I say, man, what part of Mexico you from? Are you from Texas? Where you from? You know, he say, I'm not from. I say, you a Mexican, ain't you? You know, boy, did I say that? You would think I told him that his mama was ugly. Boy, he straightened me out. No, Thomas, listen here. He said blah blah this here. He said, you know, he said this and that, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so
No,
he
I know
learned. I
what you mean.
learned. You learn from culture, and a lot of people, because Puerto Rico is a what do you call that?
It's a sovereign nation.
And it's a
It's a
citizen. They have citizenship here.
right, right. So you could be considered U.S. citizen because of being a sovereign nation. Yeah, Mexico, on the other hand, is not a sovereign nation. I think it's on an independent nation, right?
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
can't get citizenship. So it depends on the area. So yeah, even though they speak Spanish and the culture and everything like that, they're still part of the United States branch. You know what I'm
And,
saying?
and,
The states type of thing.
and the point I was making is that you had Puerto Ricans coming in the military, you had people from Jamaica coming in the military, the Virgin Islands. So we all, if we can do that, and yeah, we had New Orleans. Let us know where y'all was coming in from. Boy, I'm gonna tell you the two. What was the craziest people? California was always chill and cool with me. I like the California, especially the most surfer type. I say, man, because he say, because we stationed in Colorado, one guy, yeah, bro, we did this and we something out, snowed out or something. I said, what are you talking about? You been skiing? Because you know they had skiing up there. No,
Yeah.
they had what you call them boards, snowboards or something. So they went from surfing to snowboard. I said, man, y'all crazy. And then the other guy, he from the South, but I don't know what part. It just tickled him when I was seeing him. I was in Germany when I first got over there, and he would say something, and he'd ask me something just for me to talk, right?
Mm.
And I guess he got really tripped him out when I say, because one day I was walking, I said a certain thing all the time, and he said, all right now. And he looked at me, I looked at him, smiled, I said, oh, he be cracking up when I say all right now, you know. I figured that's what we said, where we from, you know. And that's why, you
Right.
know, then when I say, you understand? That I didn't realize I said that, so I started watching these videos. I say, my Lord, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Come on, family.
you learn different lingos, I think, and slangs that people talk about like different states, and it's very interesting to listen to that, because when you go
Yes,
back home, you don't really hear that, but it's good to learn, and that's the beauty thing about the military. You have all types of walks of life coming into it, and different lingos, different cultures, and it's like a pot of different uh,
like a
groups
gumbo.
that come together exactly like a gumbo. Yeah, yeah. It's a whole different thing going on right there, and then you learning from each other, and that's a brotherhood. That's what it is. That's what it's all about.
What's the
That's the beauty
biggest
thing.
what as far as dealing with the people? What's the biggest thing you learn about dealing with so many cultures in the military? What is the biggest takeaway that you got from that? Dealing with people from
Yeah,
different.
I respect different cultures because when you're so used to being in a community or in a state that predominantly, like for example, there's some states that are predominantly Hispanic, some states are predominantly black or even white, and when you get together and you listen to where they come from, you kind of gain respect from where they come from because you've never experienced it yourself, so you're getting a
Right.
firsthand look from their from the interactions that you're getting from those individuals, and their customs and cultures and all that type of stuff. I remember when I was stationed in Virginia, or even Georgia, the culture there is the Hispanic and the African American, even the white community is different than California.
Oh yes,
The
yes.
South is different from California. So everything changes. So it's interesting to see that you go to Florida, you walk around the streets in Miami, because I want to go visit a couple times. It reminds me a lot of California, but not knowing that the Hispanic, the Latinos in Florida are Cuban
They're
or
Cuban.
are Dominican.
Dominican,
They're not Mexican. Yeah, but the cultures are very similar. But at the same time, it's distinct. So
yes.
yeah, it's different, and it's good to see all that. It kind of gives you a broad, more knowledge. More knowledge comes with more knowledge is more power, right? And that's what happens.
Okay, I think he was saying, I'm gonna get to y'all comments. Hopefully I can go back, but Tariq said that he was from Tookie was from New Orleans. I don't know where
Nice.
he's born. Let me know. Give me straight. And the other co-founder, he was from my neighborhood, Fifth Ward. People don't like. If you ever see that movie Devil in a Blue Dress, the man that wrote that book that Denzel starred in the movie, he actually from my neighborhood, and those characters are from my neighborhood. Yeah, so a
Nice.
lot of those characters, it was a fictional story, but those
Mhm.
people had left Houston and went over there. They referenced Houston throughout the movie. And
Right.
let me see. Okay, territory. He say it's a territory of the U.S. That's right. So it's a U.S. territory.
Right.
I asked somebody the other day, when are they going to let them? I was asking my doctor. He was from Puerto Rico, and my eye doctor, and he was saying, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. DC and Puerto Rico, they're not letting them become a state. They got their own governor.
Hmm.
Now what? Now I ain't gonna hold you. Got to go. What's the one place that you want to go back to that you've been to before as you traveled in the military, or that you never got to go to and you really want to do that?
I've never been to Hawaii,
Neither
Germany.
have
I've never been to Germany. I heard good things about Germany. I've never been to Italy. Those are the countries and also some of the states that I've always wanted to check out. The ones I wanted to go back, it's tough because there's a lot of good places. In Georgia, you have a lot of access to you have Carolina next door, right?
I.
I think South Carolina. I've never been to Myrtle Beach. I've been to Hilton Head, but never Myrtle Beach.
I haven't been
I've
either.
been, yeah, and so just to check that out, I've been to Hilton Head, really beautiful area, but I always wanted to go to Myrtle Beach. Certain parts of Georgia. I've never been to Augusta, Georgia?
Augusta,
Augusta,
yeah, Augusta.
Augusta, Georgia. Yeah, I
Have
always
you ever
wanted to
been
check that
to
out.
Savannah?
I was stationed in Savannah. I was stationed in Fort Stewart. That's why my name is Dogface Soldier, because
Oh,
yeah, in the third ID, they're considered Dogface Soldier or Rock of the Marne.
and now
So
hold
so
on. Is
I
that over there? Tell me, is that the one near Columbus or in
no,
Columbus?
that's I think that was what is it? Fort oh man, Fort it's where the infantry's at.
And that's where they
Oh my
have basic
gosh.
training. Because I went there, I tried through there. I never
Hmm.
made it to Savannah, man. I want to go to Savannah. I
Savannah
always
is
go.
beautiful. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man.
I've been there. Yeah, Savannah is right next to Hinesville, which is where where I was stationed at, with the third ID. But Savannah is not that far. I think it's about, I don't know, maybe a 30-minute drive or maybe less. And yeah, it has a lot of culture from the South. I had, a lot of friends tell me different things that happened during that time, crazy things, So
Yeah.
it's see how a guy from California coming to Georgia, it's foreign to me, but but it's knowledgeable. It's like I said, with more knowledge comes more power to expand your
Yes.
mind. And I'm really happy that I had these experiences too, to meet different cultures and their walk of life,
What did
and
that
it
exposure
makes me
do to
respect.
you? What did that? I don't even cut you off, but what did? Because I grew up down here in Texas. We had some people, it's mainly Hispanic and black and Hispanic, and
Hmm.
in Houston, there people don't know within the 610 loop. You really don't know white people in 610 loop. It was mainly rich white people, like the Bushes lived here
Right.
in River Oaks, and you had Hispanics and blacks. And
Right.
it's
Yeah.
basically the culture that drove it was a black culture, but the white people that lived, they lived on the outside in the suburbs,
Mm.
the
Yeah,
middle
like for
class.
me. For me, what would help me out is, for example, when I was stationed in Fort Hood, Texas, I used to travel to Austin, which is not that far from Fort Hood, Killeen. I used to go to San Antonio. I went to Dallas. I've never been to
What?
yeah, I've never been to Houston, but I did stop by Dallas. I think it's called Arlington or
Oh yeah,
Fort Worth.
Arlington.
Fort Worth.
Yeah, Arlington, Fort Worth area. Arlington kind of
Yeah.
right there
I-
next to both. It's a smaller city. Now it's growing up. Arlington.
yeah.
Really, the Dallas Stadium, I think it's in Arlington. It's not in Dallas.
Oh, it's not. It's like close to. It's close to it, right? Like it's kind
It's
of
close
like.
to Arlington or somewhere. Oh,
Yeah.
that all that area is Dallas Fort Worth. They're far from each other. But if you notice with Fort Worth, they're not trying to develop up and put big skyscrapers up.
Right.
That's not their
Right.
thing. They're not
It's
trying to.
much.
Yeah, I went up
Yeah.
there. I went up there to watch a movie. I went to Oak Cliff over there
Hmm.
in the hood. Had fun with my papers, and it was a premiere of a movie. But what you about to say? Go ahead, brother.
No, just the experience, like not knowing that, because Texas is what you guys are considered, like, is it South or
Well, let me explain.
West? I
That's
don't know how
what what's the name was messing with us. Okay, so the way it works is just here. What I'm kind of figuring out. Okay, well, half the state on this side, the eastern side of Texas,
Mhm.
that's where more of the black people at. Follow me?
Okay.
So it's kind of considered, and that's the grassier part. All right. But when you go
Mm.
to the other side, it's more desert, and you're going to see more. There's some white people, more Hispanics. On the other side, it's more desert. So that's considered more. The west side of Texas is considered more western, and our part over here is kind of the south. But some people say it's the west anyway. But you see, I'm just as southern as you can get. But I
Right.
got a Texas slang too. I got a Texas slang. So like when people my accent kills them. Can you please just tell me where you from?
I'm
Because
from
they know I'm
California.
not from. No, I'm talking about no. They
Oh,
actually,
okay.
yeah, I know you from. Please tell me where you from, because you're not from Georgia. Because my people are from Georgia, but there's a certain Georgia accent. Not all, so it gets on my nerves when I hear like a high pitch from certain I can't say certain women. I get it just get on my nerves, and there ain't no reason. But heck, I know my voice get on their nerves. But it's a certain voice that
Right.
like from Petticoat Junction or from one of them old Southern film, like country films or whatever. But yeah,
It is. It is.
no,
Yeah, and I've noticed that when I like I mentioned earlier, like when I went to Texas and I visited San Antonio, I visited some parts of, like Fort Worth and even Austin. For example, like the Hispanics in
mhm.
Texas are different from the Hispanics in California. They consider
Tell
themselves
me.
more. Yeah, they're considered more Tex-Mex. They have their own culture, their kind of culture style. Even the food is different from California. So they're distinct from one another, which is surprising. You
Now
would
that's
you wouldn't
surprising.
assume that it happened, but that's how it is. So the cultures are different.
Well, I tell
The
you one
people.
thing. Back when I was growing up, that it was more uh Hispanic as far as Mexicans who considered themselves Chicano. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was
So
the thing.
the Chicanos are mainly from the California side. The
Oh,
Tex
okay.
yeah the Tex-Mex Hispanics, or I guess that's what they want to consider themselves. They're from the Texas area. So that's is very, there's a distinct difference when it comes to that.
Oh,
Even in I guess politics, all that stuff is different. But like I said, just I could imagine that's how it is with African Americans. Different. New Orleans in Texas and New Orleans in Louisiana.
what
Everybody's
different?
different in that way.
Shreveport,
Yeah,
Shreveport, the way they talk in Shreveport is different from New Orleans.
there you
So
go. Yeah.
Shreveport, some of them will talk just as they're Southerners, and if you piss them off, you'll know they Southern accent. But their language, even the governor, even whether they're white or black up there, they talk more like a proper. They have a little. It's a weird thing to me. I say, y'all from the South, why y'all talk like that? Oh,
Exactly. So it's good experience. Like I said, military really, like I said, it's a double edge. It's good, and then you experience the good, you take the good in, and the bad it comes along with it. There's no way around it, and you just have to acknowledge what you went through, and take care of the resources that you have at hand. Because like I said, they're there, And United States is number one country. You know, they're
Yes.
there to support them. They're there to support the militaries. Thank God for that. Not like if you go to like to another country, a third world country, they're not gonna help you out. So you have to
No.
look at it in that perspective. United States is number one. Take advantage of all the benefits that you earn, that you deserve, and that's what you have to do. You know, no one else,
Uh,
like I said, no one else is gonna do it but yourself.
See, listen, yeah, you know, you got to be the one to make the move. Listen to what Dogface Soldier saying. You got to be the one to want it. I can't want nothing for you. Dogface Soldier
Right.
can't want it for you. You got to want it for yourself. We can help you. We can try to lead you in the right direction and or support you, but you got to want it. You understand what I'm saying?
That's
And
right.
let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you a little thing, California. You know where the lowriders come from, huh? Go
Oh,
back,
the lowrider.
go look at
Yeah.
the history of the lowriders.
Or yeah, lowriders, pachucos, all that
Yeah.
type of
So a
stuff
lot
back
of
in the
that
fort.
they got that from black men who created those lowriders in the 40s and 50s. Go look it up. Go look it up. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, yeah. So this is how our cultures are mixed with each other. I want you to understand.
Yeah.
See, people don't realize that. Yeah, that movie Easy Rider with Peter Fonda and Dennis Hopper. Those bikes, that chopper was invented by a black man, and both of those bikes was invented by them. The reason they was riding through the hood because those black men took those bikes. They said we're gonna build some bikes back in the 30s or 40s. I think 40s or 50s, and they just rolled through. They wanted to see where everybody was and how they was living, and they end up making a movie about it, starring those two. See, a lot of people don't know that down here in Texas, that Hispanic, what you said with the food, Hispanics created the fajita. I don't think that's a thing. Is that a thing up there in California?
Yeah, we eat a lot of fajitas.
They came from Texas. The Mexicans would take when they be out there on the meat, they would cut off some of the beef and they start making fajitas.
Well, just like the history, the cow, you know where the cowboy originated from the old vaqueros. They're called vaqueros. Vaqueros in Spanish, in translation, is like cow herders. That's what the vaquero means. Vaquero means cow, but they were the ones that like a cowboy. They were the old traditional cowboys, and then
Well, they're
that's
the
how
traditional cowboy. They something, but the actual term comes from Hispanics and blacks. That's
right.
the reason they call them cowboys.
And then the vaqueros from
I heard
they
about them.
originated. Yeah, they originated from the old Roman Empire because they had a lot of the customs back in the old days. You know, from the Spanish. You know, from the Spanish, they were
I think
conquered by the
some of
Roman
the first
Empire.
people to ride the horses over here because what the Spanish did, they took the horses and let them run through. When they wasn't no horses here at first. I don't know if y'all didn't know
They
that.
weren't. Yeah,
And then
dogs,
brought them here.
horses.
The Spanish brought them here and let the Mustangs loose and different things like that, and let them
Exactly.
run wild. Man,
There's a lot of mixed culture.
you get a lesson. Anybody got a question of Dogface Soldier before you get off? Any questions? Anybody want to ask him in real time? And you can keep saying whatever whatever you want to say until you time to go, because brother,
Besides that, brother, I don't know if you mentioned it before. I know one of the, I think his name was Junior or I don't know who the other guy was. He was Jordan. I think Junior Jordan mentioned something about the spouses. Chapter 31 or chapter 35. I don't know if you covered it. That was a good one. I checked out the video. I don't know if you covered that one before. You say you were gonna.
I didn't get to cover. I covered the other one. I covered. I covered the last one. I covered was the other question that they asked that night. The one on special monthly compensation. Remember that was the other question. So I covered that. And that's extensive. I only could cover that in a part, but the volume's too loud. I mean, I've had to go back over it. But that's something I have to go. Do you have any answers when it comes to that?
No, that was also one thing I wanted to find out too as well, because I did talk to one of my counselors and I said, do we qualify? The spouses do qualify, I think, if I'm not mistaken, chapter 35, right? And you have a choice between chapter 35, if I'm not mistaken, and well, in California it's called CalVet. So one or the other. Of that. Yeah, but chapter 31 is a follow-up from your 911. So let's say you run out of your 911, your post 911 or your GI Bill, and you run out. Let's say you already got 2 years in or 3 years in, you got your associates or whatever, and you run out of those funds. They automatically transition you to, if I'm not mistaken, chapter 31 or 35. I don't know what that's called, but it's an extension. So I think my question was, does the spouse qualify for it? Because I know with post 9/11 or GI Bill, your wife and your next of kin, like your children, qualify for that. But I don't know that extension part, the Chapter 31, if they
Okay,
qualify
what
for
we're
Chapter
gonna have to
5.
do, we're gonna have a thing where we're gonna have to cover chapter 35 again. You know, I already have a video released on it, but we're gonna
Right.
cover this on this channel.
Okay,
And
cool.
chapter, then we're gonna cover chapter 31, and then we're
Okay.
gonna compare the two. Then we're gonna go into voc rehab, because all these that you can the what's call them, you can what do you call it? The spouses can access most of these, but chapter 35 is for the dependent, not for the veteran. Chapter
Got you.
31, I think the veteran, y'all can use chapter 31, right?
Right. We could use Chapter 31, but we don't know if we could give it to your children or your spouse or anything like that. That's a good question to find
Well,
out
guess what
because
I'm gonna do? We're gonna
because
we gonna work on that being the next one we do on see can I can get that done by Sunday.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I know a lot of the veterans had a
Because
question about that. That was a
that's
good question.
time sensitive. Yeah, that's I'm glad you remind and always remind me of things like that. Listen to what this man say. I have to stop. Community Chaplain Davis, you asked the question earlier about listen what he says, talking about hello, West Mexico. He talking about me. He talking about me. He said I'm in West Mexico because I'm in Texas. Then I'm tell this man something. Look, he said I don't know how long I can be, but because my daughter is here from out of town. Okay, but you had to stop by and pick on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take my ball and go home now. I ain't playing with y'all no more. That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said that's who said it. Community Chaplain Davis said, "Thank you for being here for your little time you showed up, brother." He said he said you don't live in Texas. He said I said I'm from the South. He said you're not from the South. You from West Mexico. Lord have mercy.
Community chaplain is always good. He has
Yeah.
good sense of
And
humor.
y'all know where Santa Ana, the president of Santa Ana, he actually surrendered down here, but he didn't stop. People don't know. He came back and fought again.
Oh yeah.
No, he didn't stop. That man, he was a good soldier. He was a great leader. And where he surrendered at is right over here in Houston. The only drive-through tunnel that we have in the Houston area. Now, let's see. If you see something Alaskan Ice about chapter 31, let us know. Now, let's see what the one says. Chapter 31 is issued on the VA readiness, but not for spouses. Chapter 35 only for dependents and spouses, not for the veteran.
Okay,
so we're going to get more from. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I wanted to make sure. Because how does that work? If you're able to transition not transition, I'm sorry, but just to pass down the post 9/11 and the GI Bill to your spouse and your kid.
I don't know
How
if
come
it can
you
be
can't do it
passed
for
down.
chapter
You got
31?
very good questions. That's a very good question.
Yeah, because how does that work? Because like I said, with post 9/11, with the GI Bill, you could, but chapter 31, you can't, even though it's in the same kind of category. You know what I mean? That's something to kind of consider. I don't know why you can't.
So let's see what he's saying here. That's why we see how we have powerful people in here. Joanna says, no, you can't give 31 to dependents. I am using it now and try to transfer my benefit to my daughter. So you can't do it. So I'm thinking chapter 31 is voc rehab, which they call readiness and employment now. See, that's what now I'm remembering. That's what chapter 31 is. Because I was confusing chapter 31 with post 9/11. Is post 9/11 a different thing?
It's different. Yeah, you get it.
Okay,
You get that. Yeah, it's completely different. You get that, and you could that one. You could. I remember that you could pass it down to your wife and your kids. So that's what kind of confused me, since it's an extension. Because I don't know if you could just choose chapter 31 over or 9/11, but with my situation, since I kind of ran out of the post 9/11 or GI Bill, I could transition to chapter 31, but I don't know how that works if I just want to give it to my wife, so she could continue her education. I don't know how that works.
We're going to get the information on that. And because now I know what you're talking about, readiness and employment. Yeah, I'm more familiar with that. But that's based on you having a 10% rating or more. I think
Oh,
it's a
okay.
10%. So it's rate that's based on your percentage. So I think because they don't have a percentage, they may not get it. But we're going to get now. You got a very
Yeah.
interesting question. Hey, for those of you that just said something I didn't cover, we got Dogface on here. What he say? He say my question. So he said I have an application for tinnitus and hearing loss. Going over it because he said he had to leave. I sent all my service information, buddy statements, Nexus letter, medical documents. I sent 60 pages by mail, and service center says there. I wouldn't send nothing by mail in the future if you can avoid it, because you want to make sure they get it. Check and make sure that they received it, community chaplain. Either you want to take it in and get a stamped copy, or I may be on a computer. Now, let's see. But go ahead.
Yeah, I think one of the guys said, "Do you have to have 100% benefits to, or do you have to be 100% to acquire these benefits?"
To which benefits?
I don't know.
That depends.
I don't know.
The chapter 35 for your dependents to get it, you can't just. So chapter 35 is for your dependents. Chapter 35 DEA, dependents educational assistance. You have to be 100%, not just 100%. You have to be 100% permanent total. So you either have to have TDIU or 100% permanent total schedule to get Chapter 35 educational benefits and Champ VA healthcare benefits for your dependents. Neither one of them is for the veteran. And if you're a retiree, I'm glad we talking here. And if you're a retiree, and we brought this up, John Jackson last thing, and you're 100, he 90%, but if he get 100%, his dependents cannot get Champ VA if he qualifies for TRICARE. So they got to get the TRICARE, which is the retirement health insurance for the retiree and the dependents. But if he don't have that for them, they can get Champ VA.
Oh, gotcha.
See, that's how that works. So,
and that's interesting how you mentioned H-Town, that only 100% TDIU and 100% permanent total could qualify for Chapter 35, not 100%.
No,
so is it because 100% is? Yeah,
because it's a permanent status.
Oh, gotcha.
Because TDIU is considered 100% permanent total. It's just not a scheduler 100%, meaning it doesn't add up to 100%. You're paid at the 100% rate. You still get all the benefits, just a couple of restrictions. You have to work in a sheltered environment. You can't make over the poverty level. That's the only two differences. And the third difference is you're not actually a scheduler 100%, but you get all the benefits of being it. You have the same status as somebody that's 100% permanent total.
Except for the Chapter 35, right?
No,
for the 100%.
You get your permanent total just like somebody with Chapter 30, just like somebody that's 100% permanent total if you're TDIU. Yeah. So you go ahead. I want you to
if you're 100, no, it's cool. So yeah, for TDIU and 100% permanent total, you get the Chapter 35, but with 100%, just normal 100% without that one, you can't qualify for Chapter 35.
So let me explain 100. So when you say there's 4 types of 100%, so we clear. The first one is IU, which is a temporary 100%. It's a type of unemployability, and it's just IU. That's the one where they're going to come reevaluate you after 2 to 5 years and see if they're going to keep it the same, lower you, or give you permanent status. I went from IU, which is individual unemployability, to a permanent total, 100% permanent total. Now, they could have made me the other temporary rating. Let me talk about that. The other temporary rating is 100%, but it's a scheduler rating. So they kind of overlap. There's 2 unemployability ratings, and there's 2 scheduler ratings. One of the unemployability ratings is temporary. One of them is what? Permanent. The 2 scheduler ratings. One of them is temporary. One of them is permanent. Do that make sense?
Right. So for example, 100% and 100% permanent total, those are 2 different ones. One is permanent and the other one is
no, well, we don't call it just, so to be clear, the 100% you're talking about is a temporary rating. So we
Right,
call
right.
it a temporary rating, temporary 100%.
Gotcha. And just like IU and TDIU,
Yeah.
IU
So
is temporal, TDIU is permanent. Yeah.
yes. So you get all the benefits. It's just because it's based on unemployability, you have work restrictions. And they
Right.
said they just passed some more work restrictions now. Let's see. We say Chaplain Davis, have a great time with your family. Glad to see your daughter. He says they open up 2 questions and online. Please send documents to show your National Guard units, dates, addresses,
Andrew.
and where your DD-14 information. It's all in the pack I emailed and service center. Yeah, yeah. So here's the thing though. This the problem when y'all do that. When you mail it, yeah, you say it's in a pack. Get a stamped copy because he kind of knew it to the channel. You got to go in there and get a stamped copy. Take all the stuff that you sent. Hopefully you have copies of all of it. Make more copies. Take it up there to the regional office and get a stamped copy, and you won't have to deal with none of this. They're not going to like that they got to stamp 60 pages. If you got to take up there and do what you got to do, take care of it like that. That way you have a stamped copy because you don't know who's receiving it in the mail when you send that information. Am I right, Dogface Soldier?
That's right.
And you don't know
Oh yeah.
which one of them. They might lose some of them and say they never got them.
Oh
They may
yeah.
say, see, but if you
Verify.
ain't got no stamped copy and they say, I think that Alaska Nights say that you can get some kind of confirmation online, but even online, they lost over $2,000-3,000 claim, two or 3,000. Way more than that, thousands of claims, and people lost their back pay date. Huh?
It's crazy.
Now service center and said that it's right in front of them and they could see it. So I don't know who the investigator is asking for the information again. They are very redundant. Any federal thing is very redundant. Now he said here, Joanna said, yes, post 9/11 is different. And you have to have selected to transfer it on active duty and have 100%. Okay. Does that 100% have, it don't matter what it is as long as you paid at the rate. He said, thank you from Chester. And Major Boomer say, did you get the satisfied, satisfied? I don't know what that means. Now he say, so take the whole package to the regional office. Okay, there you go. If you don't want any conflict with the VA, never mail nothing to them. Never mail anything to them because you're just going to go through this rat race. They may get it, they may not. They may get some of it, throw the rest of it in the trash because there's no one person, listen, that you can hold accountable. When you go get a stamped copy at the regional office, if it get lost, you still got your copy, and you know who they can go back and backtrack and see who was working at the desk who lost your information, and they can be held accountable. How you gonna hold anybody accountable if something just come in a big mail parcel? And some of these representatives was taking people. How many times have they been caught taking veterans' personal information home, so-called by accident? Huh?
Yeah, you pretty much have to just back yourself up. Always have, backup. Because like I said, you don't want to just submit something and then that's it. Leave it in the hands of the VA, and something happens. That's it. You have to start all over, and they don't know what's going on. I had situations that I had to call the VA just to find out the status. And you get different representatives. They don't know what's going on. So you got to make sure that everything is noted, everything is documented, because so they could track back on when you called or what's going on, especially with documents as well. Yeah, because they'll lose it, trust me. And you're going to be like a chicken without a head, man. You have to start all over with the forms, and that sucks right there.
Yeah, and listen, let me tell you something. Even when you get a stamped copy, they'll still say, we didn't receive it.
Right.
I'm literally telling you this. Especially those employment forms, they're going to send you about 20 of those. Verify this with your employer. Verify this with your employer. I already did that. And sometimes you just may have to send it in again.
That's
All
right,
right, he
man.
said it sounds good. Okay, he said, can you fax it to the mail office in Missouri? Main office in Missouri. Listen, fax is an old way of doing things. Here's the problem. No matter what you do, if you don't have somebody that you can blame for losing your stuff, what good will it be? If it just comes to a fax machine, they can say they didn't receive a fax. They can say, I wasn't the one that got it. You need something where you can hold an individual accountable. And the only way that I promote is going up there and getting a stamped copy. Well, H-Town, the VA is 3 hours from me. Sound like it's time for a road trip. Make sure you got all your paperwork together before you leave. Huh? Ain't no easy way out. See, here at the H-Town Vet, we're not going to tell you what you want to hear. Because I'm telling you, see, here's the thing. This is the thing, Dogface Soldier. They want sometimes, we be like, hey, can I find a way to make them do their job? I don't know about all that. He say faxing is okay. It sends you a receipt. Okay, if it's in your receipt. Does it tell you how many pages? Yeah, But when I'm dealing with the VA, I'm stamped copy. Because if you mess up your back pay day, I'm not going to be the one to give you your money. Nobody in here going to give you your money. The only thing I know that I can tell for sure, because you can run up to the VA and say, look, it says send 9 pages. Look, it's right here. Well, it's not in our records. Huh? You say it is in your records because they told me over here. Now, it'll work, but the day it don't work, I won't be held accountable for it. I'm telling you, go in there and get a stamped copy. You can't get burnt.
That's right, brother.
Huh?
Hey, keep preaching. Hey, keep fighting the good fight, brother. You're out there, giving out that knowledge you can't get in college.
Yes.
And yes, sir.
So go ahead and tell me, because I don't mean to hold you up, man. Tell me what you want to say. What do you, would you be willing to come up and tell us what you know about VA benefits, about the experience? Is there anything that you knowledgeable, you want to talk? Because Sister Cher came over here and broke some knowledge down the other day about different programs that are not just veteran programs that'll help veterans, and about different benefits.
Yeah, well, what really helped me out to submit the form is having someone that's knowledgeable that's willing to help you process the form, like a VSO. I've communicated with a real reliable VSO around your local area. Definitely look into that. And he has all the questions. He'll help you out through the process, and free of charge too. You just got to make the time to wake up early in the morning to get there, to beat the crowd. And once you're there, he'll tell you what you need to bring, any form you need to bring. And it's a lot more easier process that way when you have someone to help you out in that way instead of doing it yourself. Now, if you want to do it yourself, then that's on you. And like you said, you just got to back yourself up with your documents and everything, because like I said, it could be lost in the crowd. You can only imagine how many people are filing forms, and they're not going to just keep accountability for one. They have so many people out there that are doing the same thing. So you got to make sure to back yourself up if you're going to go individually. But if you don't, go a reliable VSO, communicate with somebody that's going to help you go through the process, and that's going to make cut down all that the middleman, from all that craziness.
And brother, we want to thank you for joining us. We want to thank you for coming in. I ain't gonna hold you, cause I know you got to go to work, but we just appreciate you, man. Everybody give show some love to our brother, Dogface Soldier in the house. It's all about you. You understand, baby? It's all about you. When we say baby down here, don't mean nothing other than, you know what I'm saying. Listen,
no, I know what you
the one.
Thank you. Thank you too for having me here and speaking live, and kind of getting other veterans to get out of their shell too. And if they have any questions, they can call you now. They don't have to just message you down there. Anything that they want to bring up or put into attention, so every other veteran could hear and to get that knowledge, go forth and do so. And I'm really happy that you gave me the platform to speak, and looking forward to maybe hopefully speaking to you soon. I know it's been a crazy schedule for myself, but I'm really happy that I took the time to go out there live and speak to you, brother, and just keep doing your thing.
Any time. I don't see no time where you can't come up and holler in case we got stuff we dealing with, a disaster or something. But listen, even then we want to talk to you. Listen, anytime. This is about y'all. This is veteran centered. And you brought up the point. Look, I didn't pull dog face soldier face up. He showed me who he was. Then I told him turn the camera off, and we good. So if you want to come up and just talk, you can come up and talk. Some people paranoid about that VA coming after them, or you know, they might have somebody looking for them like that old crazy woman from Galveston looking for me. Yeah, that's one reason I ain't come on there. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, though.
all my exes live in Texas, man. I always go based on that too, as well. You know, good memories. No, but like I said, don't be afraid, to speak up what you have in your mind. There's no stupid question, unless it's unasked. Then that's literally a stupid question because you don't need to say anything about it. You want to be informed, and that's what H-Town is about, man. He's there to give you information so you can go forth and make the process easier for your VA claim and in your journey to get to where you need to be.
Yeah, so because we're gonna always be connected, family. If this channel was to grow where it got so big where I couldn't get to y'all, what we end up doing, we just have our little Patreon on a certain day where we get in there and we talk to each other and have our communication. We'll have some way that we can, when y'all need me, because I'm dancing with the ones that brought me to the party, and I can't dance a lick. You understand? Ain't that sad? I'm a black man from the South, but I got 2 left feet. Huh? I might throw my hip out of place trying to do some dancing. But hey, you be blessed, brother. And we want to thank you, everybody. They showing you love up here. Hold on to see.
And much love to everybody, all the vets too as well. Keep doing you guys' thing, and look forward to hearing your next channel.
Yes, when we had the next live, we
next live, yeah.
And look, he said my next channel. You tripped me out because I'm thinking about doing another channel too. So that's what tripped me out. But it's gonna be this one too. Wow, but that's way years later. I think about doing another little old channel on regular stuff.
By that time, you'll be making millions from your 1 million subscribers. You'll be married with a supermodel by that time, brother.
Oh,
you'll be producing 5 different channels if you had to.
Am I gonna be up here talking about hello family? I'll have time to talk to y'all later. I gotta go there and charge up. I gotta start up my Porsche, okay?
You're gonna your first live is gonna be don't hate the player, hate the game, right?
Yes. Don't hate the player, hate the game, because the game that you got a problem with, not me. Listen, you about to give me. See, we know he from the hood. He about to get me stirred up over here. Listen, Dogface. He say, "Look what Angel. We got to see what Angel talk." They all saying we got to say what they said. Say thanks, Dogface, for Major Boomer. I'm sorry if I missed some of y'all other statement. Sherry say, "Good to hear you, Dogface." Listen at Angel. Angel say, Dogface, be well. 1 Timothy 6:10 states, for the love of money is the root of all evil. See, that's what I'm trying to say.
Amen.
Just that look, it ain't just the money, it's the greed and desire for it. You understand?
Oh, yeah.
Now,
again, thank you guys again, and remember, put God first. And he'll bless, don't do it for your own self ambitions, but do it, put God first in your life. I think that's what matters most. I can't reiterate, I can't stress that enough, because he's the one that gives us air, oxygen to breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
now I think
that matters.
So I think it's in the book, the scripture. It say only the things that you do for Christ will last.
Exactly.
You understand? See, when you get up there and you pass, ain't nobody talking about how many women you chased down. Ain't nobody talking about how many Cadillacs you drove. Ain't nobody talking about how pretty she used to be when she was 15. What they're talking about, how many degrees you had necessarily. They talking about what type of person you were. See, I want to leave an impact. If they drag me out this house tomorrow, that y'all know, hey, you know what? That was a real guy. And guess what's going to happen? Y'all going to feel that vacuum. Some of y'all going to say, we ain't going to let this die. We got to find, that's what it's all about.
It's the legacy you leave, in this life for your kids and your generation. You don't want, you always want people to always remember you, what kind of person you are, what you did in this life and what you contributed for the community, like yourself, H-Town, and remember these benefits, man, when you go, they're not going to go with you, you're going to stand in the presence of God, just yourself, you're being, and you're going to have to, and they're going to be accountable for everything that you've done. Whether if it's your integrity and everything. Exactly. You have to have good integrity.
You gotta, because see, it ain't how long you live, people. You see, I'm end up getting saved again when I'm talking Dogface Soldier. I'm trying to stay out here, and I'm backsliding right now. But listen, so it's not how long you live, it's how well you live. It's the quality of life. We spend so much of our time coming and going to places. He's at work or about to go to work, and he's doing things. But how you treat people in between. Remember the Good Samaritan, he wasn't even a person of the faith. Remember that the people of the faith, the priest passed by the person who had got robbed that was dying. The other person passed by, but the one that wasn't even of the faith came over there and helped him.
Exactly.
All right, so remember that.
It's your integrity.
Thank
Awesome,
you,
brother. Hey, God bless again, H-Town, and you guys vets, much love, and we'll see you guys on the next.
See you on the next, and see, you're gonna inspire other people, and I thank you. And you be good. You know where we at if you need us, brother.
Sounds good, brother. God bless.
God bless and take care.
You too, brother.
Now, family, how y'all feel about that? Hey, I apologize for missing a lot of y'all chat, but since I had the brother up, I had to go and get into it. We had to chop it up. Come on, let's talk about it. He said, amen, Dogface Soldier from Major Boomer. If I can get back to some of the text. Now, listen with Major Boomer. Hi, Angel. What is the latest in the political world? Oh, he about to stir up some mess. You got this man. You get to talking about politics, huh? From what I heard, they don't want Trump in the White House. Angel, did I stir it up? And he said, amen from Chester. Yes, listen, whether you're an atheist or a Christian or whatever, we love you no matter what, man. Man, male or female. We don't care what your race is, whether you're gay or straight. We love people for who they are. If I tell you, I get to tell you all, regardless of who you are, and I can love you regardless of who you are. You understand? Now let's see what Angel about to get into it. Angel say I live in West Mexico. Man, this man out of control. Angel says, Major Boomer, the evil of the Democratic Party continues with weaponizing the departments. But I read in the good book, Greater is He, Trump 2024. Who disagree with that? Who's saying Trump gonna mess it up? Who's saying that the Kamala Harris should get a chance? Huh? Now let's see what Major Boomer said. Chester, glad you made it back to the channel. Now, did I miss Chester? Oh, yeah. I talked to him. Okay. He said, glad to be here, Major Boomer. Now, any question? I'm surprised. Look, I was so disappointed, y'all, because I'm sitting here because my little thing didn't download right. And look how I got more people in here now than when I go over the information. So don't be disappointed. It didn't download, so I didn't want to change the time. So guess what? We're gonna do that on another live stream. Now, here's the thing: that live stream might happen tomorrow, next day, or on Sunday, but I might do it a little early. Let me know if y'all be all right doing another one before Sunday. Let me know how y'all feel about that. If you put a thumbs up if you want to do another one before Sunday, you don't mind doing another. Hold on, who is this here? Who is this here? Who is that up in there? Hold on, Joseph Price. What's up, my brother from another mother on my daddy's side? You understand? We got a complicated history here. Now he say, finish where I said no Boomer. I didn't hear that. Hold on, let me see what he said. If I go back up there, I will try to read. So y'all say y'all would be okay with that. Okay, because I got to get that PowerPoint out because we're going to be talking about, listen to my brother cutting up, he laughing. He laughing in the house. Joseph said, he cutting up. I ain't mean to cut up, man. But you my family, man. You know, look, people, you gotta understand, it's better to be yourself and be real. I got this from those people, my people on the wall back there. This is the life. My mother passed, my grandparents, my great grandparents passed, but their spirit lives on in me. What you see is what I grew up with. Now, did I get in trouble sometime? Was I cutting up sometime? Let me get my stuff right. No comment. Huh? Was I doing stuff I wasn't supposed to do sometime? Yes. But when I tell you that I was loved, I was loved. Sometimes they took a switch to me to show they love. Huh? Now, so I hope I got Sister Sherry say hi, Joseph. And Joseph said, hi, Sherry. Now let's go back to Major Boomer. Angel can't see what you're typed in the chat, but I hear what H-Town is saying. Okay. Now, why you can't see what he said? Let me make sure. I'm going to leave it up there. Tell me if you can see what he typed in the chat now. Because Angel speaking, he's saying it with his whole chest, huh? So that's one thing I like about Angel. Angel ain't got no shame in his game. Who gonna turn? This is the only question I got for y'all when it comes to the debate. Let me tell y'all something about that. When they had that debate between Trump and Biden, I didn't realize it was a debate that night. Do you know y'all was filled up in this room? It was more people that usually be in here, and that made me feel good. Hold on, let me see if I missed anything. Now, so he said, always God first. I saw your comment earlier, Tariq. I saw all y'all comments. So I do apologize if I didn't get to them because I was trying to do dog face. So who want to come up? Because this ain't about me. Huh? This is about us. That's what I used to drop at them ladies. Girl, it's all about us. It's about me and you. Yeah, the girl told me, she said, that's what you tell all the women. Oh, baby, I'm not like that. Huh? But that was way back in the day. I've matured since then. Now, let's see what we have here. Always, that's right, God first. Now here we say, Major Boomer say, I see it on TV, but not on my iPhone. You have to get with Frog Princess to get you to show how to pull a chat up. Because sometimes you gotta pull a chat up. What you got? You got one of my phones or one of them type of phones. How y'all pull it up on the chat on when you have YouTube on your phone? Give him some advice if y'all know. Give it for an iPhone and for a what's the other phone? The Android phones. How do you do that? All right. While y'all trying to come up with new stuff, I'm gonna kind of go back. Y'all gonna be mad because I didn't get to do none of y'all stuff. Ooh, Lord, y'all gonna be mad. I'm gonna have to put my what's-callem on. Y'all can get mad. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna focus on the questions. Oh Lord, let's see. Oh Lord, y'all was doing some right. Y'all gonna get mad, but I'm gonna go with some of these questions since we and then I go back to something y'all doing right now. Now let me see. Let me pull this up. Cause I gotta put my glasses up. And I don't want y'all seeing that glare. Oh, I'm getting some new glasses, everybody. These here showing they say they gonna show the glare, but y'all gonna let me know if it do glare. And I got the little nerdy professor glasses. You understand? Huh? I'll be walking around like I don't know what's going on with my little straw, with my little juice, with my little straw in it. Huh? Now let me see here. Y'all know I'm cutting up. My daughter gonna get on my case for cutting up. Now, matter of fact, they on their way home from college right now. He say, Tariq says, because I got the other stuff, so it sounds good. Yes, I actually worked for offshore, longshore fields for years. It's been talk on a strike since 2015. Yeah, it's one right now. Now let me see if I let me see. Oh boy, it look like I missed some of the other. Oh, here we go. Okay. I got to get Brother Chester if he's still here. I am waiting. Oh, I went over that. And you service connected has been since. Okay, I went over that. Yeah, when it comes to that strike, Brother Tariq, I'm kind of going back out. So when it comes to that strike, a lot of my family work at the Port Authority down here in Houston, and they called it the waterfront. My uncles were the first two black men to actually be supervisors down there back after they got back from the Korean War. And it's a lot of people. How do y'all think that's going? I think half of all the goods come in through there, down in the ship. We call it the ship channel. They created a channel coming from Galveston to Houston, and that's where they ship out everything, half the stuff. But they're striking right now. They're also striking in Maine and other places because they're trying to get an agreement where they don't use, what do you call these things? Automated stuff to take their jobs. I might have to go down to the bottom and may not be able to read all these. Let me see what we got. Okay, yeah. So let me go back down here. He said, "What's up?" Saying boom. I'm making sure I'm catching back up. I shouldn't have went up. I'm gonna stay where y'all at. Tariq say, "At Dogface Soldier." He say, "That's real," and to spread the word. I need y'all to spread the word. Let people know that we're here. Let me come back up on the screen. All right. Let people know that the H-Town vet is here. Let them know that we're chopping it up. Tell them that we're interacting, giving out solid information. Let them know. Now, Major Boomer says, I think he said, I got the chat on my phone, but what Angel text did not come on my phone. That's interesting. Oh, Angel getting messy. I already know you're gonna say. He say, Major Boomer, upgrade, bro. Throw away the dial-up phone. Look, I shouldn't be laughing. You should be mad at me for laughing and this. But you know, man, look, Angel ain't gonna give you no break. Hey, Angel, he got one of them phones like back in the day when you used to have to turn. Remember, there wasn't no buttons. You had to turn the dial, and then you had to wait to go all the way back. Oh, now look what he say. Major Boomer says, H-Town, get some flashing lights on your new glasses. Let me tell you what's coming on my new glasses. I got to see. Yeah. Oh, Lord, I knew y'all going to be writing a lot of stuff. I'm going to answer that. Then I'm going to get to the other question. For the first time, I'm getting on my glasses. So I wear bifocals, even though you don't see no line, they bifocals. For the first time, I'm getting transition lenses. Because over at the VA, because you know I'm 100% permanent total, vision is for free. I think it's free when you're 50%. Tell me, see, I have to figure it out. I have to go find out. I forget. Because I know you have to be 100% for dental. But I think you 50% vision is free too. Now, guess what? The glasses I want, these, I didn't have to pay nothing for them. They have different levels of glasses. The ones I want, I had to pay an extra $100, like $99 for them. And so I got to wait about, what she told me, 10 days? I want to say, yeah, 10 days, and they mailing them to me. And they're going to have transition. So when it comes to the sun, it's going to do that tint, and it's going to do something else too. Huh? Look what Angel say. Hey, Brett. Joseph say, I just saw that the strike is over. Congrats, good job. Did they come to an agreement? Let's see what Tariq say. Oh, it won't let me move to your comment. Oh boy. All right, it was freezing the comments. Okay, now he said, I just saw the strike was over. Tariq said, a thumbs up. Okay. Let me know if they came to an agreement on the strike. Did they who had to compromise? Let us know. Now we're talking about the strike with the longshoreman strike, because down here in Houston, many of my family members work at the Port of Houston. You understand? And if you go into the gate, they had a little right on the side of it is the Coast Guard base. I go there all the time. Now Tariq says, I got to catch up anyway. I missed last Sunday. Yeah. We understand that you wasn't feeling well. We're gonna have to make sure we show our brother love. Bernie, he say, H-Town, please tell them not to buy everything up in the store. The shelves are being cleaned out by shoppers. Please don't do that. But everybody out for themselves. And guess what? What you gonna do with 200 rolls of toilet paper? Come on now. Now let's see what Brett said. I know Brett cutting up over here. What Brett saying? Brett says, Angel, I could see you win the lottery. More to Dominican with H-Town. Oh, y'all gonna send me away. Okay, now look what he say. Put on a cap to cut down on other glare. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that. I'm gonna have to get a cap. Y'all think I need to give me an H-Town cap? Now let's see. Okay. Obama flip phone. Hey, anybody got those flip phones? One of those Obama flip phones? Did you get one of those phones from the VA? Is the VA giving out iPhones now? I never did get Obama flip phone. Now, Joseph Price, our brother, said, yeah, they came to an agreement. I don't know what the details are. This is with the longshoreman strike here in most parts of the United States. Now, Major Boomer should have on a cap, eat more cashews. I'm gonna have to get, y'all tell me, if I get a hat customized, what do I need to have on that cap? Eat more cashews. I'm thinking of putting the H-Town symbol on there. Y'all give me some ideas. If I put a cap on, what do I need to have on that cap? Y'all give me some ideas. Now, Joseph Price says the two sides have extended their extended contracts further January 15 to provide time to negotiate a new contract. So they haven't come to a final agreement. Okay. He say the glasses. Yeah, they square frame. Let me see, can I pull them up? Tell me if y'all can see this when I do it. I'm gonna look for that picture. Let me see, can I find the picture? Come on, man. I know you got your picture somewhere in here. I forget the app for the pictures. Oh, here it is. It was another thing. All right. I'm looking crazy as heck, y'all, so don't pay me no mind. Tell me if y'all can see me up there. You see that old crazy dude? Hold on. Let me see if I cut this light off. Oh, it don't matter. When I do that, it's worse. What, y'all see it? What y'all think of that? Y'all see my glasses there? Oh, there you go. I can show it better like that. What y'all think of those glasses right there? Y'all let me know in the chat. They kind of square frame. They're expensive, but I ain't got to pay but $100, $99, because the VA. That's at the VA clinic. That was at a clinic. That wasn't at the regular VA hospital. That's the VA clinic, the one over in Katy, Texas. Tell me what y'all think about that. Y'all like my glasses? Now, Major Boomer say, praise the Lord, the strike being over. Yes, indeed. Now, please Sell some H-Town hats. We're gonna wait. Let me ask you this here, Sister Sherry. What colors do you think we should have some hats? What color should we have some hats? I want from all y'all, but I want to know from Sister Sherry. Sister, cause women good with them colors. I ain't trying to stereotype. If you still in here, Alaskanites, let us know. All right. Bernie said, get you a new phone 16 from the VA. They giving out iPhone 16? Tell us how. Bernie, tell us how. I'm asking my doctor. Yep. About 65% of all goods were shut down. Wow. Man. See how we come here and we getting informed? You know why? Because we all over the United States and we're able to communicate. We're our own news agency right here. Yeah, I grew up out here. You know, it ain't that far from like I say, I had uncles, cousins, you name it. I had female family members work over there too. We used to call it the waterfront, but it's the Port Authority. Now, Community Chaplain David says the offer on the table is a 64% raise. How do y'all feel about them getting a 64% raise? Your opinion counts. Let us know what you think of it. Now, let's see what he says. H-Town, Angel says, H-Town, transitions are good and going into the hat business, but still got to go back. Listen, I can't redeem myself. He said, I still got to go back to the Dominican. He said, look, but I'm putting on the hat so you don't know who I am. I'm putting on the glasses so I can disguise myself. Y'all got me, look, I be having dreams of getting deported because of you, Angel. You and Dogface Soldier, they trying to get me deported. You heard what Chaplain said. Chaplain say that I live in West Mexico, not Texas. Look, I'm a Southerner. How many people from the Dominican, talk with a United States Southern accent? Please tell me. No, that's going to get me. That's going to keep them from deporting me. Now, ain't say that works. Okay. What's the other thing besides transition? I got something else on the glasses. I forget. And guess what I love about them? I ain't gonna get the marks on my nose no more. The glasses just sit on your face and they're light. Did you hear me? I'm gonna keep these for doing the rough and tumble around here. But when I'm out and about, when I'm trying to go out there and catch me a little lady friend, I'm gonna be looking a little nerdy and shy over there. What's wrong with you? Oh, I ain't want nobody to make fun of me because I just got my new glasses. Oh boy, I'm cutting up. Chester says, good look. Thank you so much, brother. Because my daughter and my niece said it was a good look, but I say this is so different. She said, I'm glad you stepped out your comfort zone. Now, Brett say, look younger in the glasses and thinner. Yes, sir. And they don't feel funny. They're not made out of metal. They got metal, but they got it's metal inside, but they got a foam on the outside, so it's not uncomfortable on your ears. Thank you for the feedback. H-Town, that photo was sent to Border Patrol as we speak. Hey, anybody come in here, listen, if you sensitive, you don't need to be here, boy, because they don't play. Look, I'm sitting out here looking. I'm looking back behind. You know what I'm gonna say the whole time while they dragging me out of here? I'm gonna have two things to say. Angel, and I'm an American citizen. Oh man, you can't play. Now I can't look. I want to go to Tijuana. I want to go down there to parts of Mexico. I want to go to Monterrey. Now this man gonna give me why the border agents ain't gonna let me back cross. I'm gonna tell you, movie. They talked about, they had scenes in the border in it that I love. Tell me what y'all think of that movie, No Country old men. I love it. Now let's see what Major Boomer say. Place on the cap. Please don't deport me. I'm American. Oh Lord. Oh. What if I put something? I like the words you put. What's that? Say. I can't say y'all right. I can't make up nothing better than y'all. Look what he said. All my exes live in Stillwater. Oh, y'all got jokes. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. See, I might, when I get those sausages, Community Chaplain Davis, I might end up liking his more than yours. My judgment might be swayed. Huh? When we do the taste contest on here, grilling one, and I forget how you told me you want to smoke the smoke one, and the other one, I forget what that is. I'm gonna have to remember that. Now, that was a good one, Angel. Oh man, you can't look, man. The cap should say H-Town Vet. Okay, H-Town Vet. I'm gonna come up with some symbols that we're gonna have in one hour, because we trying to look, things like this here matter. We're gonna see if we're gonna use the square. I'm gonna come up with different symbols, and y'all come up with some stuff if y'all want to. Let me know. Here we go. You can email them to me. Now, laugh out loud. Terry said, Major Boomer, don't deport me. Yes. Look, man. Look. Terry, you gonna have to vouch for me, man, because you live in Louisiana. You from Louisiana. Tell him now. He talks like somebody from Texas. Let him know, huh? Look. Oh Lord. Oh, he just trying to keep me from being sad. That's all. Angel be picking on me. He be making me laugh so much. I forget everything going on in life. Look what he said. H-Town, add on the cap some cashews in the background of your logo. Oh, they gonna think I'm a farmer then. I got some cashews in there. I don't want to get the planters no more. Guess what's in the planter? Is it okay for cashews to be greasy? They taste good, but they were greasy. Is that an issue? You know they have oil on them. Is that a problem? If the cashews, I got some peanuts, and they're planters, I think, but they greasy. I'm thinking about taking them back. What y'all think? Oh, let's see. He say, look what Community Chaplain David say. Check ID before you jump me. Oh Lord. Oh man. Oh Lord, that's pesticide. So I'm gonna have to examine that then. I ate a couple of them. My Lord. Oh Lord, because that's right, they do grow them on farm thing. What you think I need to do with them? Do I need to report them to planters? Because I don't want to be walking around here with my neck all stuck crazy, or be laying up, pushing up daisies. Let me know, because it's oils on it. Yeah. Let me know. Family, y'all been so incredible tonight. We've been here. Who else want to come up on the live? Sister Sherry, did you want to come up? If you want to come up on camera, it's cool. If not, let me know. However y'all want to do. Y'all saw I pulled him up, and all I'm going to do, you turn your camera on so I can see you. I won't show you to nobody else, and then we'll turn it off, and it'll just be an avatar. It'll be you talking. Who wants to come up? Let me see if anybody else sent me an email. Let me see. And we're gonna do the VA award or bait. We're gonna I'm gonna put part 2 on there, because I apologize that we weren't able to cover it tonight. Because I be last minute trying to do final touches that I think of something else. I'm always one that keep thinking to add something, and then when I did it like that, it was about an hour. So matter of fact, it wasn't even last minute. I did it in timely manner, but it just wouldn't download. Say, man, 64% raise. Wow. I'm got to go there and talk to some of my kinfolk. If y'all watching it, kinfolk, listen. If you're watching kinfolk, I may need a little gas money to get back home. If I come visit you, I may need gas money to get back home, family. And for my cousins that if any of us fell out, it's time to let the healing begin, especially when you got this 64% raise. You got a 64% raise. Family blood thicker than water, but is it thicker than money? Now, he said going back offshore. So are you an offshoreman too? Are you a longshoreman? Tariq? Because I think I kind of missed it. Because you did mention something earlier, but I wasn't watching. Let me know. Let me know, brother. And I really enjoy. This is amazing. How I guess we're gonna have to just do the live chat because y'all enjoy it. Who want to come up? Put a thumbs up or yes if you want to come up. And we ain't gonna ask you too many questions. We talking. We could be for 30 seconds if you want to. I just want to chat with the family. I know how it is. Now, why did I miss that? Let me see. Sent. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Okay. Y'all let me know. Let's see what we got here. Now, so listen to what Brett is saying. What is the COLA for October 10th? What is the COLA for? I think we have to get to it before we know, right? What is the estimate right now? I guess you would ask. What is the estimate on the COLA right now, family? Is it at 1%, 3%, 10%? Let us know. And we're going to get ready to close out if y'all, everybody done. Because I really enjoyed y'all tonight. What is the COLA? Any veteran questions that y'all have? Any other statements you'd like to make? And y'all know something. Every time I get ready to close back out, y'all start running. Y'all start coming back into the room because I know some of you have other things going on in life. Let us know. Any comments? Any last comments? Because I really enjoyed y'all tonight. It was good to have our brother up. Hopefully, some of y'all will get confidence, come up and just chat. You ain't got to be able to talk right out. When I first came on this thing, I was stuttering, and because I went on somebody else's channel. Now let's see what he said. He say, Angel say to Brett, tell your cable provider to check in the mail. Now, let me ask you this here. Do y'all think it's a real big difference between a fiber optic? Look what he said. He say, it's been a fun time tonight. Why has it been fun, Major Boomer? What do y'all enjoy about what we did today? What's been fun about it? Let me know how y'all, because y'all really enjoying it. And we just chopping it up. So y'all enjoy being able to just communicate back and forth. That's good. Let us know. What topics do you want us to talk about? We're going to talk about Voc Rehab, which is Readiness and Employment, Chapter 31. I believe it's Chapter 31. I'm going to make sure. And we're going to try to get some information on that too. Let us know. As soon as I say I'm about to leave, people start coming back in the room. I got a life over here. I want to be somebody. Now, let me, anybody got any ideas of what colors? If we get hats, what's the colors? What'll be some good colors? All right. He say, great time tonight, the jokes. Well, listen, that's what I'm saying. You don't, man, let me tell you something. Chester, when Angel, Dogface Soldier, I know he's talking serious tonight. When he be in the chat, and it's the brother named Alaskan, I think he said he had to go somewhere like overseas or something. Like, he's still in the military, I think. Man, those guys be going and talk about, and Angel and TJ, they be talking about politics. You can sit back and have some fun on that because both of them be making powerful points. Now, let's see what he says here. And y'all know I got to put my glasses on, so let me put this whole thing on the screen. Give me a second. Now let's see what he says here. So this is Community Chaplain Davis. So my point was, it took like over 60 pages, was scanned in, but they are not looking through it for the questions they ask. Now, here we go. I'm glad you said that, Chaplain Davis. Yes. So this is what you need to do. I want you to listen to what I'm saying, Chaplain. I'm gonna come on the full screen. You need to take those 60 pages, follow me, and make sure you get a stamped copy going in there. But you need to take a supportive claim form and reference the document, what page, and put little key things that you want them to know, and they can refer back to the document. Okay? If you watch some of our videos, you'll see that on the VA rating code sheet. You watch it on the decision letter, the formula, the main one, the formula for filing the VA claim. And we show you how to take parts of your medical records, because they may not go through all 60 pages. They get thousands of pages. You need to home them in by putting it on a supported claim form. What's that supported claim form number, family? Tell them what the number is in the chat. Now let's see what he say here. Tariq say, right, you have the South Side accent. No way it's Dominican. Look, I got somebody on my side. No deportation for me. Okay, let's see what he says. Major Boomer, black hat and white letters. I like that. I love black, white. Should we add a little red? Oh, black, white, and red. Let's see. He say fill artillery red. So I brought up red. So, and you said black. Okay, some good colors. Okay, let's see. Done. And Angel say, Major Boomer, did you know, a black man invented the white letters? Oh, God, he picked it over. No, they didn't. See, look, he picked it over because I talk like black people invented everything. He getting on me. He getting on my case. I told you they don't play around here. Ain't no sacred cows in the house. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Now, I'm going to tell you, I like this. Now, this is what I do like. Look what Brett said. I do love the navy blue, but I wasn't in the Navy. Black, Alaskan white. Tell me what Alaskan white is. Yellow, Boomer brown. Oh, Lord. He making fun of Boomer Brown, Angel, L Gold, Brett Pink for cancer awareness. Boy, these people out of control, man. Ain't nobody got time. Listen here, I got stuff to do tonight. I ain't really got much to do. But anyway, I got something to do. Angel, you hear this stuff? You hear this stuff here? Oh, Lord, Angel Brown, Angel White or something. I don't know what he said. I can't breathe, man. Look, y'all got an Angel laughing. Angel laughing, man. Let me tell you, he got me. He say, don't you know that black man invented white letters? And then this brother talking about it. Brett, you out of control. Man, what y'all gonna do? Brett, ain't nobody playing with you, man. We're supposed to be serious here, man. There's an election happening soon. Oh, my Lord, y'all out of control. Let me tell you, you're going to get roasted here. Huh? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Look, Angel, can I use that joke that the black man invented the white house? Oh, Angel, I don't have time to be playing with you, man. Ain't no, man, you play too much. Now, look, okay, he said, my second page was an index page. Good, that's good, which referenced all of them. Now, the only thing I think is that you need to make sure you have a stamped copy. That they may have gotten those documents, but you need to make sure really good. Yes. But not just the, you need to come out with some quotes too. Major Boomer laughing. Oh, okay. Look who in the house. I'm gonna get to you, Tariq. Look who. This is a type of Johnny come lately that just got here. Where you been, brother? What you been doing? You been somewhere flipping over tables. Oh, 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 man. They've been cutting up in here. John, they've been cutting up in here tonight. And our brother Angel say, hey, Jay Jackson, look, John, you just got here. John, look. You know how I always be talking about black people did this and black people did that. And so I'm talking about getting a hat, right? And so when I'm talking about getting a hat, what colors it should be, and they saying white. And then he say, I think whoever came up with white, Boomer, he say, Boomer, don't you know that the black man invented the white letters? Man, this man out of control. And then look what Brett said. Hold on, Brett cutting up too. Let me tell y'all, Brett got us all. What Brett at? Oh man, Brett said it somewhere. Look what he said. He said the colors of the hat should be navy blue cap, black, Alaskan white, yellow, Boomer brown, angel, L gold. And Brett pink for cancer awareness. This man, these people out of control, man. We ain't got time to be playing with them. Look, hold on. Y'all gonna have me falling behind, man. See, I don't need to be falling behind. Hold on, what? I don't even know where I'm at. Oh Lord, I didn't miss something. So now let's see what he's saying here. I still have the 2 WOC, but haven't worked offshore. Oh, so you still got your okay, you got your credentials for about 7 years, worth 64% raise increase. Why not? Let me ask you this here. Why you ain't out there on that water? I know you want to be there with your youngin', but you need to be out there making that paper too. You know. Now WCIC. Yeah, that's I think that's y'all card for being a longshoreman. And like you say, even we got Angel to laugh tonight. Man, don't be sensitive in here. He say, Chester say, can't wait until Sunday. Have a great rest of the week. You too. Everybody show love to Chester. Love, peace for my brother, to our brother. Good evening, everyone. Party people. Yeah, party people in the house from John Jackson. And then Angel say, hey, John Jackson. I got to catch up with. I know I went over some of them. Okay, Community Chaplain David says, I'm going to get Boomer TP drive. TP drive me there. Okay, you gonna get him to drive you there. Okay. Let me ask you something. Chaplain. He supposed to be your partner, right? Y'all post chaplains and y'all serve together in the force, right? Is he gonna charge you gas money? Am I being messy? He laughing out loud by us cutting up John Jackson. Now, road trip with cashews would be pretty good as well. Yes. Now, Community Chaplain David said the hat is to cut down the top glare. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So you teaching me something. Now, Tariq says blue, colors blue, dark gray, forest green. Now, I don't know that color. I know black, but what's that other? What type of color is that? The KHAKI. What shade of color is it a part of? Now, Angel said, Brett, Monday has a new name, Pink. Oh, man. Major Boomer says H-Town and Angel and Will. Okay. You say, thank you, Angel L. Now let's see what else we got here. He says, "Good night." Oh, well, what to call it, Chester the molester? You remember that term? He's Chester the protester. We don't know. Now look. Now what else, y'all? Anything else y'all got to say? Anybody else? Anybody else? Let me see what you got here. Now it says, Major Boomer said H-Town and Angel will have to have a live debate, okay, podcast while we drive to the regional office, cashews and beef jerky. Let me ask you, are you willing to have the debate, Angel? Who wants to debate H-Town? What's the name? Angel just cutting up. Look, y'all just, I'm going to tell y'all something. We family, and y'all made my night tonight. I've been in there cleaning floors. I've been having a GI party. I still ain't got the furniture. I got a table in there, but I was trying to clean them floors before they got here. Hello? I'm sitting in my family. Oh, they here. My family here. Okay. I heard people moving around in the house, man. I had to make sure. Okay. Let's do it, bro. Hey, let's do it. We family. We gonna do this thing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all keep chatting. Let me go check on. I ain't going nowhere yet. Let me check on my. I'm back in the house, family. I'm back in the house. Let me pull myself up in here. Now, look, y'all don't go nowhere. I walked away. Oh, look what she say. Strike better not stop sausage shipment. No, it better not. Now, what do you think? What's your biggest fear? I want to ask y'all, what is your biggest fear? And I'm glad y'all here. For those that are new to the channel, I am the H-Town Vet, and we'd like to welcome you to this live stream, a place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans and their dependents. We also have fun over here and chop it up. And boy, these guys here, it'll be a little roasting going on too. You understand? You can come up and if oh look, Hold on. You cannot be sensitive here. Look what this man said. He say Wexican. Look, I'm from Texas. I'm from the South, man. Look, Texas is part of the South. Texas fought on the side of the Confederacy. Well, that don't mean nothing. New York was supporting them too. Y'all didn't know that, did you? I think New York was supporting them too. Oh Lord. And it should mean something. I must be from the South. Look, this is not a Western state because I was born in Jefferson Davis Hospital. Now he was saying about that sausage. Yeah. We'll stop and get some of that Connick sausage. Okay. On the way to the regional office. Yeah. Which kind y'all gonna get? The smoke or you gonna get the other type? Now let's see what Boomer say. We'll need to stock up on the sausage in case they have a breakdown in the talks on in January. Now remember what he just said. One of the brothers say, don't just go there and buy up everything. You're gonna be sitting there sausage in deep freezers. Everybody gonna be looking. You're gonna be walking around sausages in your pocket. Major Boomer. Now let's see. They say don't hoard. If you hoard the food, what's gonna happen? But I do it a little bit too. Now, come on now. Now, H-Town never did say whether he liked the taco recipe from his fellow Texican. Oh, I'm gonna have to get that recipe again. Hold on, I gotta get it Mexican. Oh, that's why y'all making fun of me. Okay, that was a good one, Chaplain Day. Yeah, when y'all roast people, y'all don't show no mercy. Now look, Texas didn't want to give up the sweet free labor. No, for 2 more years, slavery was that's why we had Juneteenth. Slavery was here 2 years after slavery was over. So look, they had slaves, so it had to be, right? Gotta be a southern state. Well, no, Mexico had slaves, so they wasn't southern. Hold on, you confusing me now. Listen, I am an American citizen. Hold on. Where's our brother? What's that brother to say? Watch what he say. Look, trying to think of our brother. What's his name? He always say this. Watch what he making fun of. Watch what he said. Buy Bitcoin. Laugh out loud. Because that's what that brother, what's his name, say that. I can't think of that brother's name. He said, buy Bitcoin. Now, any live statements anybody want to make, we're going to get ready to close out. We really appreciate y'all joining us here for the live stream. We're going to continue to get information and have fun. Still, look, every once in a while, something might be said, might be, we're a little over the top at times, but we family. Nothing meant to hurt nobody. We meant for joke. Just come back with a better joke. You saw what he did to me? Oh, man. Boy, I ain't gonna forget. And then Brett, man. But I really enjoyed y'all because I know some of you on the East Coast, so it's a little later. But we've been on here for 2 hours and 40 minutes, 2.5 hours, and I really appreciate it. So everybody say good night to the family. From Angel, good night, H-Town and Veteran family, because we're going to be looking forward to seeing each other again. Please get the word out, y'all. Let people know about the live stream, about the channel, the videos, and the live streams. Let them know that we are here. Please share, like, share, and subscribe. Okay? Get the word out there, y'all. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start. I already have my stuff recorded a day or two before. All right? Joseph, our brother Joseph Price, my FBA brother, my Freeman brother, good night all. Now let's see what Major Boomer said. Hold on, where John J been? Hold on, John. I'll get to you, Major Boomer. John J, I miss you, bro. Where you been? I miss you, man. I've been worried about you. Now, everybody show love to John J for being in the house. Show him love before y'all leave. Good night, family, from Major Boomer. Let's see. John Jackson, different from John J. John Jackson Night to all. Take care. Oh, look at here. Major Boomer says Wexicans. Y'all came up with some good terms for H-Town. Now, he say, good night, Santa Ana. I'm not Santa Ana. I was just saying, listen, I'm a Texan. I was on my side of the Texans. I just was saying historically. Oh, man, they trying to say I'm a traitor to Texas now. No, I'm just saying he actually surrendered right over here in Houston, and they got the Senior Center Monument. See, I'm doing all this explaining. See, that's all because of Major Chaplin got me explaining. Oh, boy. John Jackson. Oh, man. I just be talking history, man. Don't go get me in trouble. Because my people like diehard Texans, man. They say, what? You supporting the Santa Ana? No. The man been gone for years. I just talking, Look what he say. Don't mess with Texas. Let me tell you something. Y'all better get on up out of here because I probably gonna keep talking, so you better go. They used to have a commercial. And they used to have that Lone Star beer. And so the police had a checkpoint in the commercial. And this husband and wife drove up to the checkpoint. This was a local commercial in Texas. And so he said, what are you doing? We just driving. And so the policeman said they were saying it was like a giant armadillo that liked Lone Star beer, right? And so the state trooper said, hey, listen, I see you got a lot of Lone Star beer back there that the armadillo liked. And then the husband said, I know about the armadillo. And they was riding off in the car, and the armadillo had ripped the back out and took all the Lone Star beer out of the back. And the wife said, I know about the armadillo. I know about the armadillo. Yeah, man, that's something. You got to see a commercial. It is funny. But that was our thing because, people used to throw stuff everywhere. That's why they came up with Don't Mess with Texas. But John Jay, you just came in. We've been go back and look at the live stream. Please share and get other veterans here. If you email, I'm gonna put my email on. You can go to the channel and find my email also. But email me if you have any concerns here at the H-Town Vet. If you got any things you want to talk about, your claim, any information you want to send that's pertinent to what we're talking about, or you might feel to be helpful, that could help us, or something going on, even political, let us know. All right. And I want to let you know, I am the H-Town Vet. And we thank y'all for coming tonight and having fun, being family, talking about serious things, talking about stuff in humor. But we have to continue. You understand? And like I say, that's the email. And we want to appreciate you for joining us. Oh, let's see what somebody just chat. Let's see what somebody just said. Tariq say, about to get little man ready for bed. Let me know if we're back on before Sunday. I will send you something, Tariq. If y'all get in my email, I'll let you know, okay? And Major Boomer say, good night, Tariq. Take care of little man, okay? Take care of little man. All right? Man, y'all got me feeling good up in here. And I want y'all to have a wonderful night. Peace to the family. And we want y'all to have a great night. And this is thanks from the H-Town Vet for your support. And good night.